Whoa.
Woohoo! We are live. You know what I need though? I could use my headset. That would be a good thing to have. Welcome to High Vibrational Events Presents Spirit Collabs with Meagan Michael, and my very special featured guest tonight is the incredible Alison Cappucilli. So I am truly privileged and honored to be joined tonight by one of my personal all-time favorite psychics and energy workers that I used to watch before I even got started doing readings. And so not saying she's older than me or anything, because I don't think she is. I'm just saying. But she was doing this a long time ago, and I was so inspired by her work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it over to Alison and let her say hello to you guys. I'm going to start sharing it out, and then you can share and stuff. Sound good?
Okay, sounds good.
Welcome, Alison. Welcome.
Hello. Thank you. What a warm welcome. Honored to be here. Very excited. This is the first time that I've done a collab in almost 3 years. And I don't know, I'm kind of amped up. I'm ready to go. And I don't know, how do you see comments on this? Or do I see it on my phone?
You should be able to see the comments on the site. Let me see if that's a good question.
Well, anyway, so
you might be able to see it on the right side, and if you don't, then you'll have to be looking at it on their phone.
Okay. All right.
And if there's a way that I can do that differently, I will.
All right. So whenever it's ready, I'll go ahead and share out too. Okay. And for those of you who don't know me, my name is Allie. I'm also known as the Ginger Shaman. In the lineage of the Quiro shamans of Peru. So that was an exciting journey that I went on. That was back in 2017, and I learned the ways of the Quiro, and it was life-changing. And if anyone ever has the calling for shamanism, reach out to me. I know a wonderful teacher who practices locally here. I live in Rhode Island. She's right one state over in Massachusetts. She does live classes, and she also does online teaching too. So if shamanism is calling out to your soul, give me a message and I will refer you to my mentor. I also am versed in many different other modalities and such. Too many to list, really. And I kind of created my own energy healing system where I combined the Peruvian shamanism, Japanese Reiki. I use some Chinese chanting. I also use a very ancient healing system that not many people know about called Kathara. And what Kathara is what you do with Kathara is you heal from the core out. Like, instead of like, a lot of people are familiar with Reiki. Reiki works on your outer auric field. You have a quick response, but it's temporary. So you'll feel good, but you'll start to feel signs and symptoms again. Whereas Kathara works from the inside out. It takes longer, but it's permanent. So if you combine the two together, you're getting both effects. So it makes for an amazing healing experience.
That sounds incredible.
So that's the healing that I do. That's how I've created this little healing modality. But then also I am a channeler. I can talk to just about anybody. I don't market myself as a medium, although I can do it. I prefer not to because I haven't really learned certain things about mediumship, and I get overly emotional. So spirit takes over pretty much. So I am a pendulum dowser and channeler through the pendulum. As soon as I pick up a pendulum, I begin to hear. I call it old school text messaging. And then
I love that.
Words and phrases pop out on really quickly, like lightning speed. So I hear the sentence or the word, and it starts to spell it. And as soon as I think of the word, and if I'm correct with the word, Nana, this is Nana that's helping me with this, we'll go to the next word. And I know it's Nana because she uses language back in the day. These are words I would not use. Like, she'll say, your moxie is so strong. So I had to look that up one time, and I said, "What the heck is that?" I knew it was a soda, but
Okay.
so that's how I know that when I'm getting messages, they're not coming from me because of the wording. So that's what I do, and I also read cards, sell crystals and jewelry and all that good stuff. So we'll see what happens today. So we do have some people that have already purchased sessions today. So they will be going first, and then in between, we'll be doing maybe some free card pulls for the rest.
Indeed, we will. Okay, I am done sharing, and I would like for to invite everybody to please go ahead and share it out, and just go ahead and share it out if you're drawn. As long as you're sharing it to a group or people that will welcome this beautiful live stream, then that's just divinely perfect. All right, and yes, as Alison said, we have 5 people that paid in advance, and so that we may be sold out. That's why I did not add the PayPal link in the comments or in the description, because I don't want anybody. Thank you very much, Kimmy. But if we have more time, we will let you know. So stick around, because if you want your own, personal double psychic service tonight, then there might be time, there may not. And as Alison said, we are going to be doing alternating like 1 card pulls, to people we're drawn to during the live. And this is our first time working together. It's truly an honor and a pleasure to be with you on camera. Because it feels like I know you, you really feel so familiar to me. I mean, I feel past life, but also even in this life, just how many times I've watched you, and now we've been talking, and so it feels like we do this all the time. But I'm really excited. So thank you for joining me, Alison.
Oh, my pleasure. I'm honored.
And this is High Vibrate. Hello, KJ Harris. Welcome. And also, hello, Linda. Hello. I love you, Linda. So glad to see you. She goes, hello, shared. So excited to see your collaboration tonight. Humbled, grateful, and sending loving light. Warm hugs.
Oh, let me go ahead. I need to approve your post in Spirit Basket. So let me go in there.
Okay. Yeah. Go right ahead. Do that. I figured that I should get that done. And okay. But I did the same thing. I have to approve posts in my group. I'm just going to light some sage right now. I'm really excited about tonight. The energy is just fabulous. Just fabulous. And Alison is going to start us off with the special way and she'll tell you all about it. But I'm smudging my own space over here. And anyone else who feels drawn to receive this beautiful cleansing in their space and on their body. What is it about the back of the neck? Every time I think of the back of the neck, I think of Alison, right? Okay. Every time I want to cleanse the back of my neck, now I'm always doing that, even in the shower today.
Good. So it's kind of like so in the back of your neck, we call, there's an area back here where we have a silver cord that runs up. And the back of the neck also, from what I get, which could be different from books that you read, is also your 9th chakra, and your Christ consciousness is linked back here. So when certain energies, I'm going to call them energy pirates and other things, and stuff and junk can accumulate near that back cord, and they kind of hang out there and wait for an opportunity for you to go low frequency so they can infiltrate into your energy space. And then maybe you don't feel good, or maybe you start getting bad tension headaches, or whatever. Maybe you're getting bad anxiety. So make it a point once a week to take an Epsom salt or Himalayan salt bath, lay down in the tub, and get the back of your neck clean, and that'll do it. Or if you don't have a tub, get a little bowl with some Himalayan salt, or even some table salt with a sponge, and wash the back of your neck. Boom. And that'll do it.
Thank you for sharing that. I'm just writing down some things that I want to share with everybody tonight. By the way, first up is going to be Heather. And then we have Carolyn. And then we have Tyson. Is that correct, Alison?
Yes.
Okay. And then Heidi. And then Sally Love. Okay. These are all paid in advance. All right. And again, guys, if you do want a personal service tonight, stick around. Let us know. And then stick around. But I can't promise. We can't, 5 might be it. I don't, that was the number that Spirit gave us. And if by some chance you want one and you don't get a double service tonight, don't worry. we may do this again sometime if we're inspired. And so everything in divine timing. But all right.
Yes. And then in between, we're going to be doing free card pulls for it.
Mhm.
You have to ask for it. So
Yes.
you ask for, a reading, and we'll give you one. So you'll get a card or whatever comes up. So you never know what will happen during a live stream when I'm here. You never know what I'll be drawn to do. So
I happen to, that totally resonates with me too. So whatever it is it's all perfect. It's just perfect. All right. What I'm going to,
hold on, let me just say hello to some people too.
Yeah, of course.
Hi, Linda. Thank you for being here. My good friend KJ Harris is in the house. Woo, woo. Hi, Julie. And my birthday twin, Carolyn Cords, is here. Thank you for being here, Heather Graham. Appreciate you guys stopping in and hanging out with us. Okay. I'm going to keep saying it again. I'm really honored to be here. I'm really excited. And I got to tell you, I'm a little bit nervous. So
I'm a little nervous too. I really am, but I'm excited too. But you know what? That little bit of nervous energy is just perfect as we channel it, for the greatest and highest. I just love this. I'm so excited about all of it. I want to invite everybody because this is also the what's the word? Inaugural, I don't know, event, the grand opening, the beginning of high vibrational events. High vibrational events. So please go ahead and like my page, right? Like the page because you're going to see a lot more amazing spirit collabs. I have a feeling you'll see more of Alison if she'll be doing the honor again at different times, and I really feel like there's going to be a lot. I know it's going to be spirit collaborations, like psychic readings, also events, like private events, interviews with spiritual thought leaders, like this one over here. I would love to have you for an interview. Tell us your story, whatever you want to share, and and all kinds of amazing things. So, look at that. Heather says you are doing great. And Nita says, shared you guys on my feed. Thank you very much. I know you're also an amazing reader. So we appreciate that. Also, we have two amazing groups. I'm like two, that's like four. Two amazing groups. High Vibrational Mastery, the group. You are all invited to join High Vibrational Mastery, the group. We're soul family reunited, and it's all high vibrational. And I just love my soul family. I do. And I'm honored for every single person that's in that group. And Alison is one of the members, of course. And you want to tell them about your amazing group, Spirit Basket, and what you have there?
Yeah, absolutely. So I have I have three groups really, but the largest group is Spirit Basket, free live. I forget what I call it. Spirit Basket Live. It's free readings. It's also energy work and anything else. And it is a place where beginners to professionals can go there to read for anybody. So anyone is allowed to read for anybody. It's kind of like a practice group. And, if you feel drawn, go on in. You can put up your photo and ask for, whatever it is. There are rules, so read through the rules. But it is a rather large group. It's over 80,000.
80,000 people. Yeah. 80,000. And my group is a nice size group. We've got about 3,000 people right now. 80,000 people? Oh my God.
It's not, a lot of people. It's not always about quantity, though. It's about quality. So
it is.
We do a lot of filtering out. Some, we got to purge some. We get the couch people and the other one.
See, I literally tune into every single person before I let them in the group. Even though I've got an amazing admin and a beautiful moderator, I personally feel drawn. I've always felt that way, that I want to tune in. I want to make sure. And if I have any questions, like maybe it's a bot, then I'll literally message them. But normally I just know, because it's really important for High Vibrational Mastery to hold and maintain the high vibration. That's my whole intention, because it's a safe space. I really want people to feel comfortable and loved when they're there. So, but both of our groups are amazing. I would love for you. I remember when I joined your group years ago, when I was watching you and following you on Facebook. We'll talk more about that. I know Heather's like, oh wow, I know, right? And Otto says, Alison and the Sunflower Queen. Thank you, Otto. Pleasure to see you.
I'm gonna I'm gonna tag and I'm gonna share. I'm gonna I guess invite Heather and Tyson and Heidi, make sure they're here. I'm not sure if they're here
Oh,
yet.
okay. Yeah. Oh, oh, absolutely. Yeah. I don't have their, yeah, definitely. You take care of that because I don't have their connection. You're
Sure
okay.
thing.
I've improved that. Thank you for sharing, Nita. I'm seeing the shares now. Thank you for sharing, KJ. Thank you, Allison. Thank you, Heather Graham. Thank you, Kimmy. Thank you, everybody. And I didn't know, but I just saw today, Allison was showing me, she makes beautiful jewelry. Really amazing
Thank you.
pieces. Yeah, I mean, and like, I was astounded. So if she has any, because I know she sells out really fast, but if that's something that you're interested in, then where do you advertise that? Is that in Spirit Basket or your personal page or?
No, yeah, I do. I will put it on my personal page, but I have a group called First Dibs. So it's called First Dibs Spirit Basket. And there I post anything that I get in there first. It's a private group.
Okay.
So you got to pass my little examination when you come in. I got to let you in. I look in to make sure who you are. So that's kind of like what I do, like what you do.
Yeah.
Check you over first. And that's where I post
Hey,
all the
look
deals.
me over.
Yeah, I post crystals. I sell crystals, and
That's gorgeous.
And lots of jewelry. I also make pendulums. I don't know, all kinds of stuff.
Cool.
It's crazy.
Good stuff. It's all exciting. It's all exciting. Like you're in there. I'm telling you, that's you. You inspired me so much. I would watch you with your energy vortex stuff. Are you going to be doing any of that tonight?
Well, well, let's see. The people that have signed up have a choice whether to get a reading from me or they can get a mini chakra recalibration, a shamanic energy vortex blast, which will remove any let's call it disincarnates or disharmonic energies that may be lurking around you or wherever you are right now, your residence. I can also place a 12th dimensional shield around each person and around their home. So, and I use Godfire, and I have all these other little techniques that I have created to do that. Yeah, the whole thing where you see doing the swirls.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
I love that. So whatever it is that you're going to do, it's going to be amazing, and you guys are going to love it. I swear. I know you are. I don't think I have anything fancy that I do. I read, and I'm really good at it. And I do healing too, and energy clearing, and that I don't know how. Honestly, that's like a lame way to describe myself, and I need to like create a short bio or something. But because Spirit told me years ago, they said you're a seer, a seeker, a medium, and a visionary, and through the years, I've like changed because I don't do mediumship like past loved ones. They do come in sometimes. I'm not saying they don't. So if I see them and during a reading, there's a reason, I will let the person know, but it's not my specialty. I have some amazing friends that are incredible mediums, such amazing evidential mediums, but I do sit for trance mediumship. That is something that I do several times a week, and trance healing, and I work with my soul sister, my mentor Debbie Charlton from Ireland. She's my birthday twin, same birth, like you were saying with Carolyn. So that's and I channel because that's my readings are all channeled, and so stuff like that. I'm a teacher. You'll see if you don't already know me, you'll get to know me, and I'll just evolve.
Right. Absolutely.
We got the dynamic duo.
I'm already chugging the water. It means the energy is flowing. And I might, at one point, I might need to go get a refill. I might have to message Sean downstairs and say, "Give me a refill." I also I want to give everyone a warning.
Okay.
So here's my disclaimer. I have a 14-year-old son who's one floor up from me right now, and he has level 2 autism. So if you hear screeching or sound effects, and he can be very loud. That's what we're hearing in the background. But I did talk to him today, and I said, "Hey, 7 o'clock, mommy's gonna need some quiet time, so please just try to keep the noise down if you can." And so when I came upstairs at 6:45, and he said, "No, you said 7." So he's right. I did say 7, but yeah, just in case there's anything happening, that's what it is.
Excellent. All right. All is well. All feels divine. everything. And you know what? The first card that I pulled, just because Spirit uses, with me, the Spirit uses cards as just an extension of me and an extension of my energy. And when I'm reading, you'll just see, and it'll confirm or whatever and validate. Anyway, the first one that came up for us tonight was effortless. Yeah. So this is going to be effortless and beautiful. We're just going with the flow. So I'm going to stop and allow you to, or invite you to, open us up. You said you have a special way that you like to do it, and I would love that. I'd be honored.
Yes. When I went through my shamanic journey, the very first thing we learned how to do was to open sacred space. And you can find it online. It's called the Four Winds, the prayer for opening sacred space. That's what it looks like. You can find it right on Google. But I was given this by my shamanic mentor. So this is what we do, is we just breathe a couple times and relax. Inhale through your nose and exhale out your mouth. And do that a couple times. And just hold it for a few seconds and then exhale. And then inhale. And then exhale. All right. One last time. To the winds of the south, great serpent, wrap your coils of light around us. Teach us to shed the past the way you shed your skin, to walk softly on earth. Teach us the beauty way. To the winds of the west, mother jaguar, protect our medicine space. Teach us the way of peace to live impeccably. Show us the way beyond death. To the winds of the north, hummingbird, grandmothers and grandfathers, the ancient ones, come warm your hands by our fires and whisper to us in the wind. We honor you who have come before us, and you who will come after us, our children's children. To the winds of the east, great eagle condor, come to us from the place of the rising sun. Keep us under your wing, and show us the mountains we only dare to dream of, and teach us to fly wing to wing with the Great Spirit. We've gathered for the honoring of all your children, the stone people, the plant people, the four-legged, the two-legged, the creepy crawlers, the finned, the furred, and the winged ones, all of our relations. Father, Son, Grandmother, Moon, to the star nations, you who are known by 1,000 names, and you who are the unnameable one. Thank you for bringing us together and allowing us to sing the song of life. Namaste. Blessings.
Namaste.
Chills the whole time.
Oh, that was powerful. I could feel the energy. I just feel so strong. KJ Harris, as always, gives me goosebumps.
Yeah, that gave me. It's like a. I call it like as if when you're a kid, or maybe you still do it now. You stick your tongue on a 9-volt battery to see if it still works. I kind of get that feeling throughout my whole body. It's like, whoa,
I love that. I've never done that, actually.
Well, now you'll be going around testing your old batteries. Does this still work? Yeah, shocking yourself. You'll be like, whoa, what does she teach me?
Oh my gosh. I love it. I love blending with spirit. I just love it. All right. I'm just going to, I think we're good. Do I need more smudging or anything like that? Heather's laughing. Give me one. I just want to call in my guides and set an intention, if you don't mind. Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. I'm calling in my spirit guides as I extend my energy out and I blend with them, calling in the angels and the archangels. I'm calling in the beautiful benevolent galactics, our soul family. And now I call in the ascended masters, Jesus, Buddha, Muhammad, Kuan Yin, all the beautiful ascended masters. And I'm calling in source energy, connecting with source energy. I'm setting the intention, as I always do, for every reading and every moment of this experience to be of the highest vibration. And all the energies that we connect with are of the highest vibration. And all the readings are for your greatest and highest good client, who is there, and ours as well as the entire collective and all consciousness on our beautiful planet and beyond. And that everyone that watches this live stream and experiences it and connects with our energy, whether now or on the replay, as it is always now in the present moment, receives this additional high vibrational energy, healing, healthy benefit of just being present here in this high vibration with us. And I just want to say thank you so much to Alison. You are just such a beautiful light in this world and such a powerful force for good. And I'm honored to be here with you tonight. And I'm honored to be with all of you. Thank you so much for joining us. And we may begin.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you.
My pleasure. Carolyn says in reverence. Yes, beautiful. All right. So where shall we start? Do you want to, is Heidi here yet?
Yes, Heidi's here, Heather's here, Carolyn's here. We have at least 3 here. I did send Tyson a link, but he's probably there with Heather.
With Heather. Oh, Heather. Right. Okay. So you've got, all right. So Heather. So Heather's first, then Carolyn, then Tyson, then Heidi, and then Sally. And in between, as you were saying, what are you drawn to do first? Are you drawn to start with Heather or pull a card for someone, free read, whatever you're drawn to? You are my awesome guest, and we'll go with the flow.
Well, we can start with, you can start with Heather. I'll let you go first, let you do the honors, because I'm still a little nervous.
Okay.
Although I know Heather, from previous sessions and such, I'm a little nervous, anxious. So
my pleasure.
Calm down a little bit.
My pleasure. My pleasure. What I want to do though is go grab some more water, and I will be right back.
Cheers.
Cheers. Right back. Yes.
Oh yeah, it's my show now. Just kidding. She'll see that on the replay. Yes, Nita, we'll be doing some free polls, free card readings in between the paid for sessions. Oh, Tyson is here. So happy to see you, Tyson. Thanks for being here. You like to drop where you guys are from? I'm here in Newport, Rhode Island. We had a beautiful 52-degree weather day, which is kind of like a rarity for February. But tomorrow we're supposed to be very cold again. Back and forth. Connecticut. Oh, not too far from me. Heidi's over in the West Coast. Ireland. Wow. Excellent. I have relatives somewhere in Ireland. Heather's in California, upstate New York. I know where KJ's from. You decided to come here on Facebook. Oh, okay. Yeah, YouTube's broadcasting too, I believe. So in the High Vibrational Mastery channel on YouTube. Newport Richey, Florida, West Virginia. I have a ton of family that lives in Florida. California. A lot of Californians here, huh? I'm over here stuck in the Northeast, freezing my tuchus off. Although today was pretty warm, so I can't complain.
Okay, so I put up some tea.
Alison Cappucilli.
So after I read for Heather, I will get some hot water. But right now, I'm really excited to read for Heather. Oh, welcome, everybody. Sally Love is from north of Seattle. And Elle is from Palm Springs, California, and it's 87 degrees.
Wow.
I'm sure you guys already talked about this. Oh, Carolyn, you're from California, too. Cool. And Bonnie is from Newport Richey, and I know Bonnie. I met her. She came and visited me personally with her amazing husband, Brian, and brought me this beautiful sunflower painting. It's just gorgeous, and I'm just...
Wow.
Yeah, and then we went to the park, and we saw beautiful birds and wildlife and stuff. So it was awesome.
She's a sunflower girl.
Oh, I know. I love the sunflowers. They're so cheerful. They are.
Indeed.
They are. And then, they turn their face to the sun. The
Right.
sunflowers turn their face to the sun, and that's me. That represents just who I am. I'm always looking for the light, and that's always my intention? Am I always in the light? Maybe not, but it's always my intention. And hey, we're all here in this world of polarity and contrast, so that we can learn and grow. Right?
Indeed.
Heather says it was nicer today, and Kimmy says it's 40 degrees here. Kimmy's in PA, so okay. I'm moving my. All right, so Heather, let me bring you back up on the screen here. Where are you? There you are. Heather Lee Heinrich. Is that correct? Heather Lee Heinrich. Okay, let me just move my notebook over. You know what? I do realize that I should put the PayPal link in case anybody wants to donate, just to say thank you. Or just, they don't have to, but I'm just saying if they want to, it should be available. And so I'm going to leave that there too. Because I know people get inspired. Where is my link? Oh, keyboard. Trixie, don't jump up here right now, baby girl. One of my cats. But most of you guys know Trixie Boo. She's my cat. Hey, there we go, Pat. Let me. I have 2 cats and 2 dogs. One of them is shy. One of my cats is shy, and the other one is just a Shaman. And when I'm just getting the link for everybody.
Oh, yeah, I have a really sweet girl.
Yeah.
Pumpkin Doodle. She's calico. And then I have a cantankerous fellow, a nice orange tabby, who's very sassy.
I love it.
And lives on his own terms. Tiger Cornelius is his name. Energy is flowing now.
Yes, it is. And I'm just saying donations are welcome with love. And again, in case you're just tuning in, we are sold out. We are sold out with the $55 reading and, energy services. I don't want to call it readings because you may be doing a different energy, whatever. So energy, psychic services. Let me just look over here. So we're sold out. If we have time at the end, we will let you know and we'll open it up to a couple more. All right. But for now, we didn't want to overbook. We wanted to make sure that we have all of our energy for everybody that is already paid and booked. And we are going to be doing, as Alison mentioned earlier, some free 1-card pulls in between. So if you want a card, just go ahead, say me, or is there a certain word or phrase that you'd like for them to say if they like?
No, but they can say, I'd love a card.
That sounds great. That's very positive. I like that. All right. I'd love a card. That works.
A card, yeah.
To the point there, right? All right. I'm putting the PayPal link and the cash app link.
They don't have to say pumpernickel or any special word.
Pumpernickel. If you say pumpernickel, you'll get 2 cards for pumpernickel.
The code word. Yeah, that would be funny. I have a code word of the day.
Idea.
If you say the code word of the day, you get a free reading.
That's kind of what I would just popped in my head at the same time. They'll put a word in an envelope, and then if anybody says that word, they get a free reading that day.
That's kind of cool. I like that.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah,
that would be really cool. All right, let me. Do you have a pad with you? Because I do. Okay.
What are we doing with the pad? Are we drawing?
So. All right. And you know what? I'm going to focus on Heather right now. And I'm going to if you want to write down some people who would like a card, or we can just go through and just go where whoever we're drawn to, or, I love that. And they can always say it again in a little while or whatever. So, all right. That's what I'm going to do. So right now I'm going to tune into Heather.
Oh yeah. I'll write them down.
Awesome. Thank you. And we probably won't have time to give every single person a card, but we are going to get as many people as we can, whatever it is in divine timing, guys.
Yeah, we're going to give it the old college try.
There you go. Now, I want to say that when I do readings, my intent is always obviously for your greatest and highest good. Now, generally, it's general, and Spirit brings through what they want you to know, the most important thing they want you to know in this now moment. Now, sometimes somebody has a question or a topic, like finances or business or something like that. If you have a specific topic that you want me to tune into, that's fine. Just let me know ahead of time. So I'm asking you right now, Heather, do you want to know what Spirit wants you to know and we'll go that way? Or do you have a specific direction that you're drawn to? So I'll wait and look to see what you say in the comments. In the meantime, Spirit already knows what you're going to say, so I'm shuffling. So, and I want to welcome everybody on YouTube as well. I'm so sorry I didn't even mention YouTube. I love my YouTubers. I love my YouTube channel. I'm so grateful for everyone. I know, like, my YouTube channel, I'm just warming up here, guys. And it's going to be really exciting. I may actually create a high vibrational events channel specifically, and I feel like that would be a very focused energy. But for now, I have a wants me to know. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Heather. But for now, anyway, welcome everybody on Facebook. Welcome everybody on YouTube. And welcome Heather. Welcome Heather. Which one? The two in my hand. Okay. All right. Excuse me. Sorry, I should have muted my microphone before I coughed in your ear. The first card I'm getting for you, Heather, is number 44. There's a bit of a glare. I'll try it. There we go. This is Panther Spirit. And I use several decks. You'll see. Panther Spirit, reclaim your power. Number 44. Number 44 is also the angels. You might have your own understanding of 44 because even though numerology, and I do intuitive numerology, and there's certain things that have a more standard meaning, like the fours. Usually, has to do with spirit, with the angels, and that is how I see it. But everyone, hello Tracy Wallace, welcome. But everyone may have their own connection with spirit, and so 44 might mean something different to you. So if it does, just make a note, or if you're taking notes right now, go ahead and do that. Also, this is going to be recorded. You can watch the playback on YouTube or Facebook. All right. So number 44, reclaim your power. You also have this card right here, Heidi. Number 58. This is Stag Spirit. Take the lead. There's a lot of power going on here, girl. And number 61, which is 6 and 1 is 7. Interesting. Okay, good. And Turkey Spirit, give with gratitude and grace. Let's see what Spirit wants to talk about. They're showing me what looks like a condo or an apartment, or hi Trixie, my cat's holding my hand as I'm doing this. I see like there's a big window out to the city. Now offhand, I'm not sure if this is a literal. Can you see my cat's hand? Anyway, I don't know if this is literally they're showing me your home, or if this is figurative. So if I say something, and hi Richard, welcome, and if this is something that resonates with you and you're like, oh, I know what that is or where that is, then you can let me know. But I'm just going to go with what I'm seeing. So again, I see it's a beautiful apartment. There's a big long couch. It's white. There's a big, like a bay window looking out to the skyline, out to the city skyline. They're saying the names of Amsterdam and Denmark. So let me know if that resonates with you. Just to share, I've learned to always share whatever I'm receiving, even if it doesn't make sense to me as the medium, as a psychic. But she goes, we have a beautiful view. Live in an apartment. Okay, there you go. We have a beautiful view. Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. Okay, so no to Amsterdam and Denmark. All right, well then it's something. Well, neither one of us know what it is yet, but Spirit will make sure that it's clear. They always clear it up. So just bringing it up, bringing it in. Do you have ancestors there, maybe? Because it feels like it's divinely within your energy. Now, I feel like you have. Okay, getting another card for you. I'll put it all together. Our Spirit will, anyway. Playfulness, just for fun. These are my Divine Dog Wisdom cards. I just love these cards. So I do feel they're showing me light. Okay. that you bring light to all your endeavors. They're saying success. You are naturally successful. You are a light. They're literally showing me. So you're in this beautiful apartment overlooking this beautiful, cityscape or whatever. All right. And gorgeous stuff. And then you are there. You're like all in white and you are just beaming. You are glowing. You are this incredible bright light. And they're showing me everywhere that you walk, it illuminates the room and it illuminates the people that are in the room. If you walk by a painting, the painting is brighter because you're there. You have this beautiful dynamic energy. And I feel that with the Reclaim Your Power, that you've shared, outsourced some of your power because you're very compassionate. You're an old soul. They said you're a lover of life. You're a lover of life and all things in it. They're showing you, you're showing up as a leader. You're showing up as a leader. And does that resonate with you? Do you already feel like a leader? Or is that something that's part of your life now? Or this is something that's just coming up for the new experience? Because they're really talking about gratitude and grace. I love turkeys. I love this. I love all these cards. Obviously, I love animals, in case you couldn't tell. But this is very prevalent. Now, how do you want to say that, Spirit? They said pull the card on the left. Okay, so this is the next card. Integrity. Presenting it all together, you. Now, I do feel that sometimes you take yourself too seriously. You have a tendency to even take life too seriously, which I'm feeling is one of the reasons that they're coming up with I'm trying to get there. Okay, great. You're exactly where you're supposed to be in every given moment. All right. So you're doing exactly what you're, there is no like supposed to kind of thing. You're just divinely fine. But they want you to know to relax. Just to relax. Like when Alison was doing the breathing earlier and the beautiful opening, the shamanic opening, just breathe it out. Just breathe it in, hold for a moment. Just fully exhale. I feel that they're saying being present in your now moment, very significant for you. And remembering your inner child, remembering to have fun. Okay, so they're showing me that beautiful light that you are. They're like a dimmer switch. And when you get to feed your soul, that the light dims. Your light dims. We are like, if you can envision us like rechargeable batteries, and we have to connect with Mother Earth and with our own power and with source energy in order to recharge ourselves. So we need like whatever that looks like for you. So salt baths, grounding outside, with your feet on the earth without shoes on. I feel like meditation. They're saying trance, which is interesting. Okay. Is that something that you do? They're also saying dance. Just like ecstatic dance, like movement, just whatever it is that resonates with you. They want you to play in the energy, to just enjoy. Yes, excellent. Okay. Yeah, to enjoy yourself, to free yourself. They're showing me free yourself of the shackles. They show me like you're taking off this armor, this armor and these chains, just to depict to freeing yourself of all the burdens, the mental chaos that we tend to put ourselves through. And I feel like you have a lot of perfectionism in the family, and you've adopted that for yourself, and you're very just so, everything has to be like just so, and that's kind of what they're saying with presenting it all together, you. But they really want you to learn to just allow yourself to be and to love yourself every moment of every day. There's never going to be a time when you're good enough, because you're good enough right now. Let me see if I can phrase that better. You're never trying to achieve good enough, because you're always worthy. And every now moment, you're always worthy. So there's, I know humans tend to often have some goal in mind. Like when I get here, then I'll feel good, about myself or about my life or whatever. No, they really want to encourage you to feel good in this now moment and to really reclaim your power and know that your guidance is here with you all the time and that you really are connected. And I feel like there's one more card for you. Hold on. All right. So what is it? Look at that. Look at that. What I'm saying. Warrior woman. And it says, I have to read it forward. Have you answered your deepest calling? And I love that. It also came up, they told me the one on the top and the one on the bottom. And that other one was Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? So it's really, that's what they're saying. It's really important. Where did that go? To be grateful, right? To focus on gratitude and grace within your life and for yourself, to nurture and mother yourself, salt baths, grounding, all these things, to nurture you and to love yourself. The words that we think, the thoughts that we think about ourselves, and the words that we speak about ourselves create our reality outside of ourselves. So whatever we're living in is created within us first. So nurture yourself and know that you are this amazing warrior woman, Heather. You are. Take back that power, my dear, or just embrace it. You didn't lose it. It didn't go anywhere. So I don't even like take back. Just embrace your power. Embrace your power with gratitude and love and know that you are awesome. They're saying you are a dynamic light, and we are grateful for you. And I am grateful for the opportunity to read for you today. So I thank you. And I will pass it over to the amazing Alison.
All right. That was very nice. And as you were speaking, I was also getting some of the same things. And then I have like a little twist that I add to these things. And cool. So I'm over here shuffling cards. I'm like thinking of Heather and everything. And so I got like creative expression card. I'm like, all right, I don't know. Is this the right card? Shuffle, and the same dang card comes up again. So creative expression. And this is actually directly tied. Okay. Oh, this is a really healing. I want to cry because this is deep inner child work. Okay. For you, Heather. And this is what this creative expression is about. This is about tapping into that wounded child, whatever it was, whatever might have happened to you, or maybe some things might have occurred that we repress and we don't actually remember. You know, God bless us if that happens. Sometimes it's better to not remember some things. But so to me, this feels like there's some inner child work that needs to occur. And a lot of times when you do have inner child work that needs to occur, you'll feel in your sacral and your solar plexus, you'll feel like an emotional imbalance. So it'll be on or off, or your solar plexus will expand outward, trying to compensate for it. And when you start healing that, and it's tied into the heart, it's tied into all the chakras really. But when you're doing the creative expression, and this is thinking back to your childhood and remembering what it is that you like to do. Okay, whatever brings you joy. It can be anything. You can go outside and pick dandelions. I know you guys have heard me say that analogy, but if you pick dandelions and you're happy about it, that's what you do. Okay? So, but I'm going to tell you right now, I'm hearing all this stuff. So, Nana, I picked up my pendulum and I was channeling at the same time. And Nana said to me that right now on your map, you have an open path with rights coming in. So, and I also got... I was pulling all kinds of cards. I got the Queen of Pentacles, and then I got the Emperor card, and this is representative of you and also Tyson. And I feel like you guys are going to be doing an endeavor together. And then I got some other stuff. So I got some other cards at the same time. I got the yoga card. It doesn't necessarily mean yoga. Okay. You can take it quite literal and say, yeah, you should do some yoga. I mean, that's great for everyone to do. But this is also about spirituality and connecting. Okay. So you and Tyson together, this is what I'm picking up. It's up to you to do this or not, to create a business together. And maybe it doesn't necessarily have to be a business where you make money, or maybe it's just something that you do together. Okay. But it's going to require a lot of practice. Okay. And then people will come. All right. And you're going to help people. Let me just pick this up really quick. Drop my pendulum. And what it's involving is rights. And when I say rights, I mean, codes and rights that you receive in your energy field. These are like, for example, like Reiki. When you study Reiki, you get codes inscribed into your auric field. So when I connect to you, I've always felt codes and rights, and I know that you're powerful. And boom, when she said warrior to you, right at the beginning. I know that, and you know that. Both you and Tyson are warriors, spiritual warriors, and from eons and eons past, right? And Nana also did. She just said a minute ago. She said order is still on way, and you know what that order is because we talked about that order for you, and it's almost as if the path is opening up and you have that opportunity, but there is still lessons that are coming up at the same time. So when you're going through some difficult stuff right now, know that it's kind of like you're purging your map of life. Okay, you're getting this old stuff coming up to the surface to be dealt with. That way you can progress further on your map to your next step. I'm just checking the comments, make sure I didn't miss anything. So let me just see what else Nana has to say.
I'll be right back. Grab some.
Yeah. Okay, so she just says Zen more, right? So I always say, I know I've said that to you and a lot of people before, Zen. So that's that yoga. So she's encouraging you to Zen more. It's going to open you up more. Also, I feel like you're going to be doing like some studying. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, like studying and also teaching. And I think Meagan did touch on that at the beginning because I remember when she said something about it triggered me to feel that you will be teaching at the same time. So it's as if you're going to be doing like a collaboration with your husband of some type. I can't pinpoint it, and I don't think I'm really actually allowed to tell you exactly what it is because it's kind of like you have to figure it out for yourself because I don't want to mess with anyone's path. So I'm very particular about the details that I give. All right, let's see what else. Nana, what else do you have to say about Heidi? Yes, P.A. past. All right, so she's talking about past life and Cotton Moon. So those are the things that are coming up for you. Will be very emotional when you start working with it. Know that it is very necessary on your path. So this could mean studying whatever it is you're interested in, but it's something in the spiritual realm. I know that you and Tyson both have a very strong galactic energy about you. And when C. Meagan said about warriors, yeah, you were warriors, spiritual warriors in previous lives, almost like Guardians of the Galaxy type, you know, but with other types of, we're going to say the hierarchy of angels. Okay. You guys are both in the midst of the hierarchy of angels in previous incarnations. And I want to say, I might have told you that before. All right. And it's funny because a lot of people that are drawn to me and that work with me, I find out that we were all in the same, the same order, the same cloister or whatever it was. And I know that Tyson and Heather are very powerful spiritual beings in previous lives, and I'm pretty sure I know them. And more than likely, everybody who's here right now knows me, and that's usually how it happens. People, I know it's weird to say, it sounds a little egotistical, but when people see me, and then I start talking with them, I find out that I know them. So from eons ago.
She said you both called me Heidi. I didn't even realize you did that. I'm sorry.
Well, you are twins, right?
Are you?
I don't know. Are you guys twins? They might be twins.
Oh, I said I heard that too.
Well,
Spirit, what's up?
Yeah, it happens. You get sisters together in the same room.
Yeah, you're saying yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Identical twins. Okay. I just want to share real fast as you're talking about the galactic connections and all that. I just move cards. You know how we do that, and yes, that spirit was just agreeing. Confirmation for everything that you're saying about. I don't think it's egotistical at all. I think it's just when you know what you know what you know. You know what I mean? It just is.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
And probably Heidi and Heather too. I don't think I've ever really dove into Heidi's so much because I've spoken with Heather for quite some time, and Heidi, I know Heidi, but I don't think I've been as in depth. But I'm pretty sure I know you too. All right, let me see if I have anything else from Nana for Heather. She's talking about buying a location and starting something. So a business. And it's something that feels natural to you both because you've done something similar in a past life. Let me just ask one more question. I know that you have a question on your mind. Yes, I know that sometimes you feel defeated in this, particular family endeavor that you've been on, but she says the order is still on the way and it's still on the map. Well, the cards said, there was cards that I pulled that said that. Nana said order on way, path is still on path. Yes. Nana says rise up now and dance. So that means there's going to be a celebration coming. Family. And then she said family. So what's important is that you keep your frequency high. And I'm going to say at all times because I know it's difficult because we're going up and down with emotions and things happening, but it's important for you to maintain that high frequency at all times so you can manifest the things that you want in your reality. Because if you're dipping down, because whether or not you believe it, Heather, you're a rapid manifester. You're like me. I can manifest within an hour. I can manifest something. I know some people who can manifest in minutes. I can manifest some things in minutes, but I can manifest negative stuff rapidly, so fast, pouring in one after another, like boom, 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 get punched in the face over and over, right? So that's really important, Heather, with you is if you ever feel sad or depressed or any of that, try to reach for the next highest vibration you can. Okay, hope. All right, and then when you go to hope, then you can go to optimism.
Right,
right. You can go up and up. You can go up and up the emotional guidance scale, and reach for that next positive thought. Oh, pity.
That's Trixie.
So this is so important for you because I need you to stay high frequency because you're a rapid manifester. So that's what I have for you, Heather. I hope you enjoyed that.
Yeah, that was beautiful reading, Alison. That was amazing. Thank you very much, Heather. Thank you very, very much. We actually got another donation from Tracy Wallace, and so we have somebody else on the list. It was just meant to be. I should have just put it sold out. But anyway, that's perfectly okay. Thank you very kindly, Tracy. And she's saying love to Anna. And so you're on the list, my dear. Before anybody else donates, please make sure that we still have room because now we're up to, but we're good.
So Tracy's also a Californian.
Another Californian. Okay, awesome.
I tell you
Awesome,
though,
Austin.
if I do make a trip over to the West Coast, I'm going to have some great people to like hang out with.
Indeed, indeed. And Heather says, that's great news. Yes, Alison, thank you so much to both of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Truly my pleasure. And it's a pleasure to meet you and to connect with your energy. For me, it's the first time connecting with your energy, and truly divine. And I love the view. All right, next up. All right, so next up is Carolyn Cords. What does Spirit want me to know? All right, my dear. Now, do you feel drawn to pull?
Yeah, I'm pull a card real quick.
Okay.
For let me know if let me see who's here. Is Prachetta 9?
Prachetta, are you here, my dear? Prachetta? See, I'm here. Current comment. Okay.
All right, don't see anything yet. Give another 10 seconds, and I'll go down the list.
Okay. Nita is here watching at 1 a.m. Thank you for being here with us, Nita. Excellent. Oops.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to Linda Ernest, if you're here.
Okay.
Hi, Adele.
Welcome, Adele. I will pull up Linda, and I know Linda well, and so if she's not here right this second, she will be. But okay. Oh, Adele sent a donation too. All right, we're gonna have to take down the donation link. Otherwise, we're gonna be here all night. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right, let me just.
All right, Linda is here. I'm going to go ahead and pull a card for Linda. Oh, that one kind of snapped out. Okay. What number is this? Oh, the number on this card is 55. Okay.
Woo, yeah.
It's a number I actually signed. I have cards here that are not numbered, but I signed numbers to them. Based on the pages of the book.
Oh, Linda's right here. Here she is.
All right, Linda. So I'm pulling from my good friend. I'm not saying good friend, but she is a good friend. Debbie Hardy. She's the creator of the Art of Allowing cards. She actually has several decks that she's created. And she also sells crystals on live stream. And love this deck. So this is the Art of Allowing deck. I do sell it also. It's $22. Little plug here. So this is it here. I allow myself to receive all that is given to me. All right, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to read this because this is actually a channeled message for this card. And then after that, I'm going to expound a little bit. So many people, I'm going to hold the card. Let me find out where it is. Okay, camera right here. It's backwards for me. Many people block themselves from receiving. They like to give, but they shy away when someone else gives them something. Allow yourself to receive all the gifts that come to you. That includes physical gifts, compliments, support, among other things from other people and the universe. The universe is always providing. We just have to be willing to receive what is given to us. It is part of the give and receive cycle. So if you block the cycle, you block the flow. Receive all the gifts that come to you with a grateful heart, and more will find their way. So you know what it feels like to give somebody something, whether it's a compliment or, loaning them money or taking them out to breakfast or whatever it is you're giving them, or donations. I feel so good when I donate. So that feeling that you have when you donate something or you help somebody else, okay, that feeling of joy, allow the other person to have that same feeling. So you're raising your vibrational level and they're raising their vibrational level. You're actually giving them the gift of abundance by accepting a gift from them, believe it or not. Okay. So, and then you're in the flow. The more you receive, the more you give, and then it goes on and on and on. And you got to make sure, because a lot of times we like to give, because it makes us feel good. And then we go, oh no, I don't want anything back. No. But the other person really wants to do it for you. So allow them to and give them that gift of feeling that joy. And that's what I have for you, Linda. Thank you so much.
I love that. That was a beautiful reading, and I hope you enjoyed that, Linda. Linda, thank you for being here. I have to share that while you're saying that, I'm typing that we're sold out of double readings because we have 6, and Adele gave us a gratitude donation, so thank you very much for that. And I actually pulled a card for you, Adele. So anyway, I just want to let you know, guys. So no more double readings for tonight. For now, I mean, at the very end, but I think we're probably going to be done. Otherwise, we could be here like 4 hours. I pulled a single card for Adele. I just want, and then I'll do Carolyn's next. Alrighty, and it says Starseed. What lights you up? And this is again for Adele. And what lights you up? Spirit is saying, find your passion, follow your passion. You ever listen to Bashar, as channeled by Daryl Anka, how he talks about finding your following your highest excitement? That's what I'm actually feeling Bashar's energy as I'm connecting with you, talking about finding your greatest excitement and following that like breadcrumbs, like a trail of exciting breadcrumbs that you're following. And then and you're moving closer and closer to the light. So I see, in a way, what's on the card, but in a way, it's what Spirit's showing me. And that there's this beautiful light, and you're getting closer and closer to it as you walk along the path. And each time you're getting closer, and there is no final, oh my God, I incarnated for this one reason, and now I've done it, now I'm done. It isn't like that. There's lots and lots of amazing destinations on the way, but just keep following those beautiful intuitive hits, those exciting, this feels so good to me hits, and then you're going to keep walking the path of the light, and more goodness is going to just flow your way. So thank you again for your donation and for allowing us to read for you tonight.
And Adele, I see music notes around you, or I feel music. I'm more of a feeler than a seer, and I hear music. So I feel like I don't know if you're going to be going somewhere that has music, or if you're going to be studying music or getting a job in some type of capacity where music is involved. But I feel that's a big part of joy for you. So whatever it is that has to do with music, that'll trigger that happiness to do it. Whether it's just, at home jamming out and dancing in front of the mirror, who cares who's looking at you, no one's really watching you. Yeah, you go crazy. But I also feel like you can go crazy, but not crazy like that, but like wild and crazy dancing, I can't, don't get me dancing, but
oh, you dance too, huh? Me too.
You have music notes around you, so music is what brings you great joy. Keep it in your life, and I feel like you'll be doing something around that in a career capacity, or maybe like a side gig or a hobby.
Cool. Cool. And that again was for Adele Hoffman. So thank you again, Adele. All right, now we have the lovely Carolyn Quartz. Let me pull you up. All right, would you like me to go first, or do you feel drawn? Or
you go first?
Okay.
I like to hear what you have to say, and then I things trigger me. So
okay, that's really cool. It's interesting, but most of the people, not everybody, most of the readers that I read with feel the same way, and I like that too, because I just feel drawn to spirits. Just like, say that stuff, and I'm like, all right. All right, you guys are all so awesome. I love each and every one of you, and I appreciate you all so much. Carolyn Quartz, you have an air of confidence. You have an air of confidence in your energy, but something feels right here. What is that, Spirit? What is that? It's going to clear some energy in the heart chakra. I feel like you've been through some suffering and some pain. They're talking about it like, I feel like matters of the heart is what they're saying. Matters of the heart. So we just cleared some energy for you. By the way, is this large enough? I think that's what you wanted before. You said, can we make you bigger? So I think that's what you meant. And I just want to make sure. Yes. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's see. So we did some clearing. Carolyn Cords. Carolyn Cords. This one or both of them? This one. All right. So the first card that's coming up for you, my dear, is boundaries. Boundaries. Let me see if I can clear this up a little bit in the camera. All right. I'll have to read it. Where do we need to establish better boundaries? So I feel like this is what the issue was in the relationship situation, that it's boundaries. They're saying setting and enforcing boundaries, make it effortless. Make it effortless. I feel like it's a struggle, that you said yes when you meant no, and no when you meant yes. I think I'm paraphrasing. Do you want to say that differently, Spirit? I'm open. You could just. They're saying, say what you mean what you say. That's what Spirit's saying. Say what you mean what you say. And just because you like someone, don't be afraid that what you say is going to push them away. If it's your truth, that you need to speak your truth, because it's feeling stuck in here. It's feeling like it's trapped. And they're also saying that you've been training for this for a lifetime. You're getting the Age of Light cards. This is the what deck is this? The Work Your Light Oracle cards by Rebecca Campbell. I'm very fond of this deck. She says, yes, I understand. Okay, so it's really important to speak your truth. And the next card I'm getting for you is Unbound. And it says, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. I do feel that this has been something that's been plaguing you, and that's the word they're using, plaguing you, for a while now. Not just in this life, but in other lives. They're showing me the Salem witch trials. They're showing me that you've been around for a long time. And okay, they're saying like you've been demonized. And I mean, you know what I mean? Like the word demonized, like, people looking at you like in the Salem witch trials, like, oh, she's a bad person, or she's doing not bad things, or whatever. You would judge. That's what I'm trying to say. You would judge. And so you've carried that over. She's like, yes. Yeah, you've carried that over into this life. So you still feel persecuted. You still feel like a victim. And so when there feels like contrast, you try to like appease the person and make it okay, because you really want that love. You really want that approval from this person. But Spirit is letting you know that you need to speak your truth, because it's eating you up inside when you don't speak your truth. It's and I feel it. I feel it in my heart chakra. I feel it in my solar plexus and my throat chakra. I feel it for you. So it's going to, okay. And the next card that's coming up is Align Your Life. It says, so what is not aligned or needs to change? So this is a shift. This is coming up now. They're showing me the fives, the number 5, which has to do with change. They're also reminding us that it's 2022, and this is a time of manifestation. And as Alison was saying, fast manifestation. And this is a big time of change. And Spirit's been showing me lately clearing, moving stuff, rising to the surface. They show me like when I do the Kekani healings that I offer as well, which is a larger version of this, where they show like a glass with sediment on the bottom of it, like this liquid, and then sediment on the bottom, and then some of the sediment rises to the top. And that's when I do Kekani healing. They clear that sediment. And I feel like for you, what needs to be cleared right now is that those old soul patterns, that feeling, that pattern of being victimized. And takes practice as a human to override the programming and the words that you've been speaking and the thoughts you've been thinking your whole life, but it's totally doable. And the more that when you clear that energy, when you clear the energy, and then heal that, it's going to move all that stuff, all that gunk. They're saying like this viscous quagmire of unresolved gunk that's just there. And you're just such a beautiful light being, such a beautiful soul. And so that would be something that would really serve your greatest and highest. If you're ever drawn, whether you want to do that kind of a clearing with me, I do offer Kekani healing. I know Alison also offers amazing clearings. Now, I also want to show you the last card that I have for you today, my dear, is Answer the Call. You got all your cards came out of the same deck. So you're really a light worker. You're an absolute star seed. And they really wanted you to know. And the reason that they're bringing all this up is because it's ready to be cleared. because you're ready, because they wouldn't bring it up if you weren't ready. They don't, you know what I mean? Spirit never uses me as a tool to tell somebody something that makes them feel bad. Never. It's always for your greatest and highest good. That means you are ready to clear this shit and let it go. You're ready. And they're saying what lights you up, to answer the call and to follow. I can't read it that way. What is your soul calling you to do? So to start looking for what you feel passionate about and what you feel passionate about, not what your partner or others in your life, what you feel passionate about, and finding that and following that. Like I was talking about in the other reading, but the breadcrumbs, the lighted breadcrumbs in your, toward the light. That's what I'm. Same thing. You want to go toward the next exciting, beautiful, bright breadcrumb, and one after the other, and there'll be times when you veer off course, and that's not off course, it's just a different course. There's no right or wrong in this world, no bad or good. Everything is neutral. It's only our perception of it that colors it one way or the other. But just remember that the more that you move forward toward one exciting thing after the other that makes you feel good inside, really good, not like you have to think about it like, is that good for me? Is that for my greatest and highest? No, you'll feel it. You'll know. And just keep practicing following those good feelings and doing what you're inspired, taking inspired action. And the more inspired action that you take, the easier it'll be for you to do that. And then you'll be, because you've been training for this for lifetimes. Oh, I'm excited. I hope that resonates with you, my dear. And I thank you for that. And I will now give you over to the amazing Alison.
Thank
And
you.
just let me say for Adele, we both pulled a card for you, Adele, but it'll be on the replay. It'll be on the replay, my dear.
Yeah, so Adele, look back around 1 hour, look around 1 hour, maybe 5 minutes to around 1 hour, 10 minutes when you do the replay. That way you can hone in on it. But I was saying I saw music notes around you. That was one thing I remembered. So saying do the things that give you joy, and it looks like music is part of that. Okay, Adele? But yeah, I did expound on that, and Meagan actually did the reading. Is it? Am I supposed to call you C Meagan? Where did I lose your? We lost your audio.
Okay, you can hear me now.
You
can call me C or Megan or C Megan.
Okay.
But I'm good with whichever one flows that way.
Yeah, so go back ahead and you can check it out. So anyway, so Carolyn, my birthday twin, from sunny California. Like it seems like a lot of my friends here on Facebook are from California. I think that's a calling. Like I need to go to California and just check out what's all the hullabaloo about over there. Anyway, so as C Meagan was reading for you, I was hearing all kinds of things. So it's time for you to actually. I know that you have expounded a little more in your side. I'm going to call it a side business endeavor. Okay. But it's really time for you to step up to the plate and do a little bit more with this. And Nana's saying, stop chasing your dreams, because your dreams are actually coming to you. And sometimes you're offering resistance, or you're not taking the signs for what they really are. You're doing some, but not all. Okay. And she's really proud of you for what you have accomplished so far. Right. I feel like you're going to be going, I'm going to say public with it, soon, more public than you already are. And it's understandable, because sometimes in different lines of businesses, it's hard to let everybody know or be out there with what you're doing. There's so much scrutiny, and stigma behind some of the things that we do. And Carolyn is also a warrior, and Nana has told me that she's able to remove rotten off of people. So, and I know that I've told you this before. I haven't spoken with you, Carolyn, in a very long time. So I really don't know what you're up to, but what I'm picking up is that you're doing some of what you had planned to do, but there's more steps to be done. So we have here. I'll just show you the quick cards that I pulled out. It's doing some travel. This could mean physical travel, like going to Mount Shasta, going to Sedona, going to Machu Picchu, Stonehenge, places like that. Because I already know, and I pulled up, these are the fairy cards, because Carolyn's she's like got this elemental energy about her too. She's like a little fairy, like a fairy queen. And so we got the healing, healer, healing, healed, healer. So I already know that you're in the healing profession, but it's time for you to meld that healing in the products and products that you offer. Let's just say the products that you offer to infuse specific healings, to take these items that you have that you will be selling, bringing them with you to places like Machu Picchu, Mount Shasta, Stonehenge, Arizona, and those wonderful vortexes, and infusing them with energies. Okay. After you do that, you sell these things to those people, and the items become invaluable. Okay. And very special for people, and they can use it to heal themselves for the rest of their lives. It's a huge thing, a huge endeavor, right? To say that you're going to be doing some traveling and taking the items with you, sacred items that you want to bring, you bring them back, and they become even more sacred. Here we go. This is what I'm offering to you. Also, you are, I mean, this makes sense. We have the environmentalist card connecting to Mother Earth, nature, getting rid of those chemicals in your body, getting rid of putting chemicals in Mother Earth, getting those products that have that, what do they call that? The carbon footprint. No carbon footprint. Let's try to reduce that, You also have a book within you. So this stuff's tying all together, and boom, this is the last bit of this, is the teacher. It's time for you to step up to the amazing freaking healer that you are, and stop holding back, because you have so much more to offer everyone on this planet. So much more. And listen to Nana, because she says that your dreams are actually coming to you. All right, you don't need to force them, but allow them to come to you. I know it seems like it's been tough, and a book. Write a book and teach about whatever it is that whatever it is. And I know it has to do with crystals. Let's just say, I know Carolyn loves crystals. I haven't seen you selling any or anything. Or maybe you have a shop that I don't know about, right? It's very possible. But I feel like if you do have a physical shop, or you're doing it out of your basement like me, you're going to be going to these sacred places and doing that. If you want to, you don't have to. You don't have to take my advice, but I'm telling you, if you do, your map of life's going to open up, and then more awesome stuff's going to come through. So you can fight against it if you wish, but my advice is to not fight against it anymore and allow it to happen, and don't put it off anymore. I think you're in a good place financially, and mentally you're getting there. You're getting more confidence. Maybe I'm going to say, like, you are a shaman. You just haven't come to that full realization that you are a shaman.
Card a second ago, and I didn't want to interrupt you, but I was like, oh wow, the shaman card for her. Oh my gosh, that was amazing.
Yeah, so I don't know if she is a shaman or practicing any shamanic, skills or whatever, but she is a shaman, and so isn't some of my other sisters that are in here. They are too.
Nice.
And perhaps you too, see Meagan.
So.
I feel like that's what happens, is you see me and you're going to get inspired, and you're going to start doing the things that are on your path and your map of life, and not letting other BS get in the way. The logistics, I always say, the logistics. Yeah, they get in the way. I'm not good at that stuff either, but it requires some research. But for now, walking between worlds, between heaven and earth, tying the two together, connecting your soul to the Earth Star Chakra and shooting it up to Andromeda. And there you are, safe and protected. All right, let me just see if I have one more thing from Nana. And any last bits of advice? for Carolyn. All right, so follow this and you'll have a taste of more money.
That's a cool reading.
Yeah, into the vortex you go. Once you start living your spiritual path, and you are, but it's time to step it up a little bit more, because I know you're capable of a lot more. I know you can help millions of people. So it's time for you to, do it. That's it. Just do it, Nike. Just do it.
Just do it. Awesome.
Thank you, Carolyn. If you guys have any other questions, Heather, whoever's on the list, you send me a message and say, hey, you know what, I need a little more clarity, or whatever. You can always message me. I love you guys so much. Thank you, Carolyn. How can I not, love a birthday twin?
Thank you so much.
And she's a redhead, so it's
wow.
Yeah. And I know her from a previous life, and Nana was saying that too. Cotton Moon. Nana has these key phrases: Cotton Moon, past life. She's remembering her rights. She needs to step into that, not chase the dreams. Allow the dreams to come to her. Let it flow.
Like this, effortless.
Yes, effortlessly. And you're a shaman. Talk to Jill Carty.
All right. Next on that was beautiful. That was absolutely beautiful. Next up, we have Tyson. And Tyson, just say I'm here or something like that. And also let me know if you want a general reading for, whatever spirit wants to tell you for your greatest and highest, or if you have a direction that you'd like them to focus on.
No, we're on fire. On fire.
After Tyson, we have Heidi. Heather, the actual Heidi, not Heather Heidi, but Heidi. And then Sally, and then Tracy. And that's it for the full double readings tonight. And Carolyn says that was beautiful and so on point. And she goes, you're on fire. What Chris girl is on fire?
Carolyn, you need to message me and just let me know what's up. I don't know what's going on in your world. I'd like to know, what it is.
What it is.
Well, let me just do a quick card for someone.
Go right ahead. I'll be right back. I'm going to get some.
Okay. Tyson is here. All right. Is my sister KJ Harris still here? All right. I know you have these cards. The Art of Allowing cards. What card number is this for me? This is number 41. All right, so this is what we picked up. So we have here, allow myself to be happy with all aspects of my physical being. I think we've had a conversation about this before. Have you ever looked in the mirror and criticized yourself in any part of yourself, such as your hair, skin, or body? When you see yourself as a beautiful person created in the likeness of divine energy, then you shine your beauty to others. You are beautiful, and you are beautiful. Look into your eyes, see yourself, and look how beautiful you truly are. If you could see through God's eyes, you would see yourself as perfect in every way. And I know this is also tough love. And I've been I guess you could say talking about you, maybe pressuring you to go live, to be out there, because there's so many more people that need to hear your message out there. And listen, I'm coming on here. I'm not perfect by any means, but this is me. And it's the message is going to get to whoever needs to hear it. And they're going to be drawn to your energy. And your messages are amazing. And you have so much potential even more potential than and I'm just going to go ahead and say it. You're more powerful than I am. You really are. I can learn a lot from you. And we need to see you. We all, the whole world needs to see you, and stop hiding behind, you know, stop hiding behind the mask, so to speak, as they're lifting up mask mandates here and there. Hallelujah, right? But realize how beautiful you are. And I know you know that deep within that you are, and you don't need to be perfect to be out there. And like I said, you can do other things too. Let's say you haven't had that, stroke of confidence yet, or whatever it is. You can still go live. You can put the camera down on the cards or the reading or the drawing or whatever you do. Kim makes these amazing like sigils and other, I don't even know what we call them, different symbols and such, and you infuse things with energy, and you got your grids going, and you have so much that people need to see for you to offer. And I wish you would really step into that. Okay, so do it, or I'm gonna get on you some more about it, and that's it. That's what I have for you, Kim. Light a little fire under your ass.
Awesome. Divine timing. I went and I made some coffee. I was drinking beautiful lemon ginger tea, and I decided I would like some caffeine.
Yeah. Well, I have some probably full of fluoride, unsweetened black tea. Full of fluoride, I'm sure, or some chemicals.
I would say it's for your greatest and highest good. Whatever's in that bottle is nourishing every cell in your body. Exactly. It's nourishing every cell in your body. Yeah.
You're going to do it. Yay. I'll be right here. Listen, you want me to go live with you, KJ? I'm ready. I'm ready to help you. So, that'll help give you a little confidence too. I mean, that's how it started with me. I went live with somebody else first, or I brought someone with me. So it wasn't like so much all eyes on me. I feel the spotlight's on me and everything. It takes the edge off a little bit.
I started like that too, actually. I did. I started, with somebody else. And I still love working with other people. I do. This is a great time for collaborations. This is just me talking, not specifically reading for KJ, because I wasn't tuned into you. I'm just saying, I think that's reading with Alison. I can tell you personally that it's a beautiful honor. And so I just think that's a great offer. Alrighty. We are sold out, guys, of the double readings tonight. Just let me show you that again. We are sold out of the double readings. Gratitude donations are definitely welcome. We are pulling one card for people that we're drawn to, but we do have like back-to-back double readings right now. So we're doing our best to get everybody, but everybody that's paid for a reading is going to get a reading. And so next up is Tyson. Tyson, you are all so amazing, and we love you so much. And thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. All right, so Tyson, just say I'm just looking for your "I'm here" comment. I know I said, Trixie, please, honey, please, baby girl, not right now, sweetheart. See, when I adopted Trixie, I said to Spirit, I want a social media cat. She's like, that's me. She literally jumped up on my 5 months old. I was looking for a senior black cat. Trixie, not your butt. Sometimes she does that. Puts the butthole in the camera. I'm like, this is Trixie. This is beautiful Trixie Boo, my social media cat. The queen. The queen. She is the queen.
All right. You said Trixie has her own Twitter or something, right?
She has talked on Twitter. That was it wasn't it was actually my dog. It was my dog that I had before Trixie. It was my dog Sass. So when I adopted Trixie, and she started on Twitter then back in like 2014 when she was a baby. She hasn't written anything in a couple of years.
Yeah, she might need to start her, have a new debut.
Oh yeah? She would love that. She would love that. Pretty much everybody that watches my live streams, all my soul family here, they know Trixie, because she's really, but I really appreciate you standing over there, Trixie. She's not even looking at me. She's like, whatever, mom. Talk to the paw. Talk to the paw. Okay. All right. So next up again is Tyson. Let me find Tyson. And welcome. And there you are. Okay. Tyson. Heinrich. Tyson. Let me just clear some energy. Get my other chakra behind my neck. Oh, Kimmy asked you before about who is Nana. Did you respond to that? I don't know if you saw that or not. Kimmy Siegel, my beautiful soul sister and admin for High Vibrational Mastery of the group and High Vibrational Events. Kim Siegel. Kimmy Siegel.
Oh yeah. Okay. So Nana. Yeah. So Nana is, explain to people who don't know. This is my Nana here. Her name is Madeline, and she passed away in 1988. I think I was 13, 15. I was 15. Now I'm giving away my age. And I've only been on this journey for 6 years. And Nana came in about a year after I started learning how to hear. And she came in, and just recently, since she's been hanging around with me, she has become an actual guide. And it's not usual for loved ones to become like a spirit guide. You have to go through a process, and you have to go to school. Let's just say, and you have to expand your soul to a point when you're there to become someone's guide. You have to go through. You're tested. It's like here, right? But you don't have the density. So you're very busy on the other side. So don't think that you're going to be resting in peace. No, if you want to rest, do it now that you're human. I'm serious, because you have a lot of work. You have a lot of meeting up with people that you've known forever. But Nana, yeah, she went through a process, and she actually went against other people that were my family members here. They said, no, don't do that. And so she kind of went against their advice and said, no, I'm going to do this. So, and so that now Nana is here all the time, and you might see her. I don't know if you can see her or not. You'll see pink.
You might see her. Yes, that's very possible.
You'll see pink if you do see her.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing that. Excuse me. So it's interesting because I was shuffling my Earth Magic cards as I was drawn to do Tyson, and like Alison, when you said earlier that you pulled a card, you shuffled it back, and it came out again. That's exactly what was happening. Because Spirit always brings out the message that they want you to hear. Excuse me. So I was just shuffling because I like shuffling, and the same cards came out. So I've got 4 of them for you. Full moon, completion, new moon, promise. That's interesting. A lot of moon energy here. So that's like the divine feminine promise. So, and then vigilance, which is stone people. And this one came out inverted, and it's vulnerability meadow. All right, so let me see how they want to put this together. What's the story? Morning glory. You're at the completion of a cycle right now. And why they're going in counterclockwise, I don't know, but that's happening. That's what it feels like. I'm like drawn to do this. I'm feeling drawn to do this with you right now, Tyson. So they're saying, okay, what they're doing, which is interesting, they're showing me like windshield wipers right now. They're like clearing the glass, clearing the lens. That's what they're doing here. They're like cleaning the lens. They're showing me like as if it were like some eco-friendly Windex type product, like vinegar and water. You know what I mean? I feel like they're cleaning the glass so that you can see clearly, like through that big bay window, right? From like Heather's reading. I know from Alison that you are Heather's husband, so that's all I know about you. But I do see that this is the completion of a cycle. They're saying end of a 3rd-year reign. Don't know what that means yet. Oops, there's a promise, and that's jumping out at me. feel like there was or has been or you've experienced some turbulence in, and don't worry, they never get too private publicly, they don't, but I do feel it has to do with a relationship and some turbulence within, and that this is because that's what the promise card says to me, and that this is the end of that cycle. And I feel like vigilance, like watching, I feel like in a way that you were like watching for something else, like looking for, okay, spirit says what we resist persists. So if there's something that you don't want and you keep focusing on that something that you don't want, you wind up creating more of it. It's just the law of attraction. And the vulnerability card coming inverted is like there, and also because these are both feminine cards with the moon, and they're talking about tapping into your own vulnerability, becoming a little bit more vulnerable, allowing yourself to be more intuitive. Although I do feel that you are an intuitive, but I feel like more sensitive, more vulnerable as a man. I feel like you're like a very like a masculine type of man, and then there's an energy within you that's a little bit resistant to opening up. They're saying it has to do with like past hurt, heartaches, hardships. That's exactly what they're saying. And so they're saying they're inviting you. They're inviting you to open up. And they're showing me the heart chakra like the lotus flower, just opening up and expanding, just opening up and expanding. And I feel like that's what they're clearing the lens. They're cleaning the lens for you. Give a little bit of help here with the. You've been carrying around baggage. They're saying you've been carrying around a lot of baggage for a while. It's time to release the bags and put them down. And I'll share with you the vision that spirit is showing me, which is what they offer. They always show me toward the. Anyway, here it is. So you're standing on a train platform, right? And the train is going toward the future. Now we all know that lives run concurrently and everything is always happening in the now. Okay, but that being said, the future is moving forward momentum. So the train is for the future, right? And you're on the platform and you're carrying these big bags, right? And now the door is this wide and you're bumping into the door. You're holding onto these bags and you keep bumping into the door and you want to go in, right? But you're stuck right where you are on the platform because you're hanging onto these bags. And the bags, one says past, one says heartache, hardships, right? Downtrodden, whatever. They're ready, and you can choose to do this whenever you want. You can just put them down. And if there's one, like a little carry-on you're still trying to hang on to, then keep it. These are all lessons, things for us to learn. And when you're, if you're not ready to let that go yet, then don't let it go. But if you're ready, Tyson says that would make sense. Things have been shifting lately and changing for the better. I love that. And they're saying just put down these bags and then just walk right on the train, because it's really feeling like they're saying goodness and good feeling thoughts. And then I have this card for you. Parrot, watch your words. Okay, interesting. Alrighty. They're saying parrot spirit, watch your words. And the number is number 45, which 4 and 5 is 9. And again, 9 is the completion of a cycle. So we really are back to the completion of a cycle. And again, they're bringing me back to what we resist persists. Watch the words that you speak to yourself and to others, because we do create our reality with the words that we speak. So the thoughts that we think over and over become our beliefs, and then the words that we speak actually become, they create the reality that's outside of ourselves and our internal reality. It has to do with health and well-being and connections with others and stuff as well. So that's what I am. Is there anything else, Spirit? They said well-being is on the horizon. It's funny they're doing this, and this reminds me of the Alison vortex. They're saying well-being is on the horizon and that you are moving toward it. They're also making me aware of a lot of energy in your hands. So I feel like you're a healer. This is something that would either does or would come very naturally to you if you were to be focused in that direction. Very natural gift that you incarnated with, that you've done this before. You've been a healer before, and you can do that again. Is that it? For now, yeah. Okay. Thank you very much, Tyson. I will give this to the lovely Alison. Thank you very much for allowing me to read for you today, my dear, and thank you for your generous donation.
All right, Tyson. Um,
Oh my God, I'm a massage therapist and Reiki master. Thank you, Spirit.
okay. So to add on to that, so I did when whenever I worked with Tyson, I always like get this massive galactic energy, and a lot of the people that are here, they have the same galactic energy around them, and so I pulled cards, and I only pull these cards when I read for Heather and Tyson. Most of the time, yeah. I mean, like it's been a while, and so and I'm not really well versed in the cards, but when I pulled the cards out and the message came out, and it kind of coincided with what you were talking about. So the first one I got was Orion and Fusion and Magic, and this is in the present. Oh, and I get the chills, and this is about polarity, and this is about resisting.
Number 55.
And it's number 55. The 55 came up earlier too with another card that I had. 55 came out from another deck. And whenever the two forces collide, like within us, it creates a process and a fusion where the energy intensifies for manifestation. So this is what we call magic, and that's what you are. You are a magical manifester, but with a serious galactic power behind you. Yes, you have rights and codes in your energy field, and yes, you do all of this other stuff, but what Nana is saying, that you are a person who can cast demons. So you are also a warrior, and it's like this is a warrior night here, and the gate is opening right now for you. So there's a gate open, and so you're casting demons out, probably of yourself even, and you're pulling out the inner demons, but you're also able to do this too. And you're also going to be revisiting something from the past, and you're going to see it with a fresh set of eyes now, because you're in a different place than you were before. So whenever this comes up, you're going to be able to, I'm not sure if this is something that's negative or something that's positive. I almost feel like it's a positive thing, because it's something you wanted to do before, but you didn't do it. Like maybe you started a business or something, but it either wasn't the right time, or it was the wrong timeline, a different timeline. So it could be the right time but wrong timeline, if that makes sense. So because we're multi-dimensional beings, and we're playing out different aspects of ourselves. When we talk about how time is linear, so and explain how time is. So we always think of time going this way, and time is actually stacked up like this in one spot. All right, and we can go in and out in between, like a stack of books. And I feel like you'll be revisiting something that you once tried before, and this time it will be successful. And that's not what I'm not gonna say that's not what I think. That's what Nana said, and we know Nana's never wrong. Nana's never wrong, Tyson. And I think you know that too. And another card that came up is actually my lucky number and Sean's lucky number, 48. 48, and this is the Atlantean era, and what this is, okay, the Atlanteans learned a hard lesson about resistance, about getting sucked into what's going on around them, and it's like also polarity and war. So you may be getting stuck in, don't get stuck into what's going on in the world. You don't get sucked in, because humanity is evolving as it should. I know it doesn't seem like it is with everything that's going on, right? But you had significant lifetimes in Atlantis, and there's like certain karmic patterns that you're releasing in this lifetime that you've been holding on for a very long time. And that's what Meagan had said before, stuff that you've been holding on to. And it's not just from this life. This is eons ago, you know. This is eons and eons ago. But continue your spirit work. Continue to, you know, free yourself from the chains, and don't be afraid to revisit that idea that you had once before. And I know that I had said to Heather earlier that there's something you two will be doing together, and I feel that will be happening. And also family stuff's going to be happening with the family. It's all really good stuff, and I'm glad that you're in a good place right now. Promoting my voice as self-quoting measurement. Love and religion is unconditional. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Right, not the right timing, but now it is. That's exactly what it is. So, cool. That's exciting. All right. Let me see if Nana has anything else for you. She's saying again, the gate's open. She said, strike while the iron's hot. Strike while the iron's hot. Hot. Can I say that correctly? Strike while the iron's hot. That means like right now you're in the vortex. Keep going with that momentum. She said, dreams on way. Okay, dreams on way. Okay, so yeah, that's your dreams, your goals, your aspirations, but also what you see when you're in the astral, when you're asleep. Okay, there's going to be clear signs and indication. Strike first, strike first, strike hard, no mercy. Yeah, they don't stand a chance, and that also goes with being able to cast out, you know, entities or demons or whatever you want to call them. You can call them energy pirates. We can call them, you know, we can call them negative thought forms. Whatever you want to call the energies, it's all this. It's like all kind of the same and intertwined. Did I say this earlier? If you're opening a business, I feel like it won't be at home. Like it'll be a separate location, too, with something that you tried before in the past, but and you're revisiting it with fresh eyes. But it also has a twist on it. There's something else you're adding in to this. And Nana says bank on that. So, you know, take Nana's advice or not. The choice is yours. But I would take Nana's advice and keep with that momentum. Keep it going. There's a lot of great things on your map of life, yours and Heather's, and I can't wait to see what else you guys do, you know. So, always good to connect with you, Tyson. And you have such a crazy energy stream, and it's you're doing, would you say, massage and Reiki? Look at that. That's like blending two modalities together. That's unique. That's great. Clothing line I started up or working at. Oh, it could be. You know, look at it with you look now that you're in a different place in your life, and you have more knowledge, and you know, and it may not necessarily be that, but it could be something similar. You know, But this time it'll work. Like last time you were resisting, you were trying too hard. When you're trying too hard, you're building up resistance in your system, your energetic system, and therefore you get more resistance, just like we were saying before. So let it flow, right? Get in that vortex, just allow it to happen. Just, relax. You got this.
That was beautiful. By the way, you picked up your decks of cards before to show an example, and I have the same deck sitting right here.
Oh, nice. Getting into sport. Do I have that one here? Yeah,
you do. You picked it up. And I'm like, because I don't have that many decks. I have a very select few decks that I'm really drawn to work with.
You have that one?
I don't have that one, but I have. I don't have that one, but I have this one. I think the one I'm missing is that one because I saw them live twice. Abraham Hicks. And I bought a deck each time I went to see them.
Oh, I got these ones too. The health and well-being cards. Well-being cards.
Oh, see, I don't have those either. Ooh, I'm
missing. But I do have the Asking Is Given. And I have the CD to listen to in the car. And that's actually something I had recommended, I think, to everybody that I spoke to tonight. Was at the beginning of my journey, I did a lot with, of Gary Hicks and. A lot of inspiration and a lot of learning came with it, and a lot of manifestation. I learned all those manifestations, the 52 techniques or whatever it was. I forget how many, but I practiced almost all of them. I wrote things down. I put things in a box. I cut out pages. I did.
I love that.
The best one that I learned was when you go out through the day, keep your vibrational high. Compliment every single thing. Find something nice to think about, whatever it is. Person in front of you could, be having a miserable time, but you give them a compliment. You can even say like their hair looks great or their shoes, and you just change their day or their week or change their life even. So you can either verbally compliment someone or say it in your head. Say, wow, I really like that person's shirt. So you find positive as you're going down the street. Oh my God, hello trees. Thank you for being here, for bringing life to the planet. And you smile while you're driving down the road.
Yep.
You cannot have a negative thought, even if you're forcing a smile. So
that's true.
Yeah.
Physically, when you smile, you can't be sad. I don't know what the science is. There is science behind it. I'm not the scientist to explain that to you.
It's like chemicals that start to go in motion up here. I don't know exactly what they are because a lot of you are in the medical field and know more than I do about it. But yeah, just smile. You look weird. But now if you're wearing a mask, no one's going to see you smiling. Or talking to yourself. but now the mask mandates are lifting here and there, so hallelujah for that. We'll see what happens.
I love it. Okay, next on our list we have. So next we have Heidi, and then Sally Levin and Tracy. So I don't know that we're going to be doing any more free readings tonight. I mean, I just don't think we're going to have time, to be honest. We've over 2 hours, and that's fine. But I just don't want people to, you know what I'm saying. I like to be fresh when I do a reading. I don't want to be like falling off my chair, So that's where we are. Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
I'm all right.
Go with the ebb and flow.
Awesome, ebb and flow, baby, ebb and flow. So again, Heidi, just say I'm here, please. Oh, she's right there. Heidi Harrington. Okay, cool. And thank you, Tyson, for allowing us to read for you. If I didn't say that already, thank you, Heidi, Heather, and Tyson, and Carolyn, and Adele, and everyone. Okay, Heidi. Okay, so a couple of cards came up ahead of. Oh, okay. Sometimes when I'm spirits using my hands to pull the cards, I'm not actually aware of it until after we're done. So this is what's come up for you so far. Grace and gratitude, which is no surprise, as we were just talking about the law of attraction. And I want to just also, I feel drawn to share that the foundation of my work of high vibrational mastery is the law of attraction, and is based on everything that I've learned, not just from, not just from Abraham, but they are still probably my favorite teacher, and I still listen to them like every day. And if I need a vibrational boost, then I make sure that I put something on, like a rampage or something. And I feel drawn to be sharing that right now with you, Heidi. So I think everything comes up at the right time in divine timing. Okay, so grace and gratitude. Through gratitude, joy expands. Again, that's what we were just talking, which Alison was just talking about, saying thank you to the trees and giving, sincere compliments to people that, whatever you're drawn to do. Trust your path. Let me read it for you. It says, if you knew you'd be supported, what would you do? Trixie, please, honey. I'm still learning boundaries, and my animals are my greatest teachers. I have really great boundaries with some things, but when it comes to this cute, amazing, divine creatures, I'm like, oh, you're so cute. It's because I could put them outside in the other room, but no, please don't ask me to, Trixie. Come on, baby girl, come on. All right, and then it's easy to set a boundary, and this is coming up for a reason too. It's easy to set a boundary with someone that's like abrasive to you, that feels like sandpaper in your life. This is part of your reading, Heidi. Just saying, it's easy to do that. But when somebody is like loving and sweet and loyal, and maybe somebody you really care about, it can be more challenging. And I'm feeling this in my heart chakra for you. It's gonna be more challenging to set a boundary because you don't want to say no. You don't want to hurt their feelings. You don't want to, but honestly, you need to do it for yourself. You need to do it for you. Because I feel like you're a real giver. And I don't like the word over giver because that assume that kind of says that you're doing something that feels like a judgment to me, but you're a real giver, and being a giver is great when you're in alignment, but you need to give to yourself first. You need to fill your own cup. You can't give from an empty cup. And so you must pour and fill your own cup before you share with somebody else. The other card I'm getting for you is play. It says, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. I feel what this card is talking about. The joy, saying joy is more expensive than saying that. Hang on one moment. Let me just get this. Joy is expansiveness. Play is expansiveness. They're showing like a little box that you tend to compartmentalize sometimes. And instead of just allowing yourself to be free and to feel free. And I do feel like, let me see if you're saying anything. She says, yeah, okay. Yeah, oops, that's what I'm trying to do. I do feel with that you're always so busy giving and doing for others that you forget to play or don't even think about it. It doesn't even occur to you as a thing, but it's a real thing. It's a real thing because you have an inner child who really wants to come out and play. She wants to play that Ring Around the Rosie and what else? They're showing me flying a kite, playing in the backyard, all this beautiful play, It's very, very, they're saying it's very, very important and integral to an integral piece of your well-being. They're saying it plays an integral part of your well-being. And the next card I'm getting for you, Heidi, is leap. It says, you go first, the universe will catch you. You go first, the universe will catch you. So they're wanting to, and I do feel some kind of something in here. What is that, spirit? It's about trust. It's about trusting your path, trusting your intuition, trusting your own intuitive hits. Sorry, my cat and dog are playing with a piece of cellophane that makes crinkly sounds. It's part of the toy. Anyway, so trusting, because I feel like you don't trust yourself enough. That's why I'm feeling it right here in my solar plexus and a little bit of my heart chakra. Trusting your intuition. Your guides are speaking to you. They're connecting with you. And I feel like you tend to externalize your power sometimes by assuming or believing that other people have the ability, like Alison and I, like we have the ability to tell you what your guides are saying, but you don't, and you do. So again, the tools for you, my dear, are gratitude and grace and joy and play and trust, and trust the universe. They're right there. They will catch you. Just if you get that intuitive hit, you feel it, you just go for it. If it feels good to you, they're saying if it feels good, do it. And they're right there. And that's what I have for you. And I'll pass it on to Alison. So thank you very much for allowing us to read for you. And thank you for your donation, Alison.
All right. Okay, Heidi. Got the name right. So, when I connected to you, Heidi, I heard there's a couple things that it's time for you to hear the calling. Um, and I think you had just said something like that, but in a different way. Like thinking you don't have abilities when you do. Okay. And you're stopping them from coming. And to notice the signs. I'm telling you, the things that you're seeing and experiencing, they're not coincidences. All right. They are from your guides that are giving you the go ahead or the okay for you to take that step. And I'm talking about everything, even things that you wouldn't think are signs, like all of a sudden being led to a certain website or a person or a live stream or any of that. Those are signs too. You have these thoughts that come up. And I know that you are feeling like you think about someone that you haven't thought about in a long time, and all of a sudden they're sending you a text message out of the blue, you know? And that probably happens to you all the time. And you think, oh, it's just a coincidence. No, these are synchronicities. These are little God winks letting you know this is where you're supposed to be going. And when you're seeing that 1111, or you're seeing that 1212, that 222, the 411, the 911, all of those that you're seeing, pay attention to your thoughts at that exact moment. What were you just thinking about? Okay. They're getting your attention. Just want you to see. You're ready for more. You have to allow it to happen. Now, so I pulled a card from the Art of Allowing, and here we go. It's exactly what Nana just said. I allow myself to feel confident and walk in my personal power. Now, chills. So I know this is correct card for you. I'm going to read the message here, and then I'll expound a little more. It's time to step into your own self-confidence and personal power. You're capable of doing and achieving anything and everything you wish during this lifetime. Include your self-power in everything you do at work, the learning place, your home environment, and other areas of life. Do not confuse it with arrogance or egotistical emotion. By walking in your personal power, you know who you are without the need to explain or prove yourself to anyone. It is a personal knowing of who you are and what you are truly capable of. And what I have for gifts isn't going to be the same as what Meagan has for gifts, right? We all have our own unique gifts. And I also did pull up, there may be some stuff from your childhood, and I feel like, you and your sister, did get along. I know twins, and a lot of times they hang out, but there's also inner competition at the same time. And that's natural, right? Especially when you're a twin or you have a sibling. Now, I cannot relate. I have no siblings. So, so I would never experience this, but I have experienced this with cousins and such that are my same age. And so the card I got is, I am not in competition for well-being. So it says here that competition can serve you if it stimulates your desire, but it can be a disadvantage if it hampers your belief in succeeding. In this unlimited universe, there is no need to compare for well-being, for your resources are unlimited, and you may perceive a shortage. It would be of your own making. So you're creating your own resistance, and you're creating your own lack of confidence. So this is about time to step into your own personal power, because right now in front of you is the Seven of Cups. And the Seven of Cups, see all these choices right here? Boom, boom, boom. And they're all great choices. You can take any trajectory you want right now, okay? But you have to take a step. Any step, right? You're going to know if it feels right. And what's going to happen is when you take that step, you're going to receive a call to action. So first, you're gonna say, guides, give me clear indication where I'm supposed to go next. Make it clear and concise. Make it so in my face that I cannot miss it. I'm not going to sit there and call it a coincidence anymore. All right. Then you wait. The universe and your guides will always respond. 100% of the time they will respond. But they're not just going to drop things out of the sky for you. Now, this is the next step. They're going to give you an action step to take. It's your job to recognize that they're screaming at you to do something, and then you take the action step toward it, and then everything starts flowing as it should. So it's really important to not have that self-doubt anymore, and know that you are a powerful being, and that you're beautiful inside and out. And we all have unique qualities about us, and I think it's like really building your self-esteem. Yeah, so Nana says family vows are on map. So that's a yes. So I already know what your question is. Knew your question before you asked it. It's the same question your sister has quite often. And yes, so there are things you have to do though. So like, yes, it's on your map of life, right? And yes, there could be a soul right there hovering, waiting. They're waiting for things to line up. I think you know what I'm talking about, Heidi. And it will happen, but you do have, okay, the family vows on the map. So there's stuff that you have to work out within you, but it will happen. So please start meditating every day, okay? And listening and connecting to your inner guidance, because you have all the same abilities, and your sister hasn't tapped into all her abilities either yet, but you're both very powerful, and I'm just waiting for you guys to blossom. Ready? And I can't wait to see you do that. Let me see if Nana has any last words of advice for you, okay? Yes, something on order, because that's the phrase Nana says. She goes, order on way. Let me ask her. Anything for Heidi? All right, she says to omit the rotten. This is something maybe you're consuming. So revamp the diet, okay? I'm not sure what it is. Maybe you have an allergy that you're not aware of. Maybe you're not feeling good in the stomach or something, or maybe you're not digesting properly. But also do some sacral and solar plexus meditations. You can message me. I'll send you some, okay? And that's going to help you with the order that you want to, all right? So you're going to be purging some family vows that are on your map. These are vows are things that we said in previous lifetimes. And there's vows of poverty, vows of illness, there's all kinds of different vows. And that's what I can see on the map of life is the vows that you have. So there's vows on family. I don't know exactly what it is. We could delve into it with a bigger session and such. But yes, that thing that you really wish to have is still there. You have to do some other lessons in life to unlock that. Okay, there's like little steps in a path. You have to wait till the water goes down so you can see the rock that go into the next thing or whatever. I'm trying to make a funny analogy just so you can kind of understand how the paths open up for us. But you have to learn the lesson. It's like levels in a video game. You got to level up to get to the next thing. So, well, I hope you enjoyed that, Heidi, and thank you so much. Appreciate it.
It was super awesome. And thank you again, Heidi, and another amazing reading, Alison. All right, so now we have two more left. We have Sally Love, and then we have Tracy Wallace. And then we are done for the evening. And I just want to say I love you all. Thank you all for being here. And by the way, even if you're not signed up for your personal reading tonight, or even if you're not getting a single card tonight, if you're drawn to watch this, whether you're now here live or on the replay, there's a message in here for you. There is a message. And very often, Spirit will piggyback messages on other people's readings And you'll hear something and you'll be like, oh, I feel that. That really resonates with me. That's because it is for you. It's very intentional. So there's no accidents. Sally Love, there you go, general reading. And she says, Alison, can you do an energy check?
Absolutely.
All right, cool. All right, my dear. Do you want to start off with the energy check or do you want to start off with the reading for Sally?
Oh, I can do the energy check. So, Sally, just get comfortable. You can be sitting or laying down and just relax. Okay. Connect to your energy. You may feel sensations, hot or cold or tingles. You could feel discomfort where you have just harmonic energies. You could actually get dizzy or lightheaded. You could feel like a slight pressure between your eyes. Know that all of those symptoms are temporary while I'm in your energy field, and then they will subside. Okay. So yeah, just go ahead and I'll do my thing. So I start off, I do a shamanic energy vortex blast. I will clear any disharmonics and then open up your chakras and do a quick assessment, and then I recalibrate you. All right, here we go. Sally Love. I think this is my first time chatting with Sally here, so I love this. Got a newbie for me. Put the music on a little louder here. For some reason, I need music when I do this. All right, got you all opened up. You have sacred geometry all around your field. I don't know what it is that you do for a living, but a sacred geometry, I don't ever see that. So I think that's something very, very special. Path. Oh, sorry. Whew, it's channeling. I may gasp for air. You may see that. You may be feeling a certain kind of way because you're very, 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 very sensitive to energy. And I've been hearing this a lot lately for February. They're fast tracking, which means you are going through hard lessons really quickly. It's almost like a second or third awakening for you, Sally. What I'm getting is that you are an energy worker. You have rights and codes all over your energy field. It's crazy. So let me see what else I have. Yeah, very powerful. R-E Reiki. You must have Reiki. degrees or mastery or something. You have a very fast path. So you're in a place right now, you're in the zone. So you can get in the zone and you're going to go there and oh, I got such chills. And you're shifting. Oh God, I can't even explain this. This is really weird. You're shifting your reality right now completely 180, and then it's shooting at you. So it's almost as like you're combining modalities. It's very similar to what, there we go. She just wrote many different modalities of energy healing. Yes. Okay. Boom. Woo. Boom shakalaka. Holy chills throughout my whole body. Good job, Nana. So you're creating something new. There's spiritual warfare happening, and you might be aware of it in the ethers, right? So Sally's here today because she's also a warrior. So my warrior team is here, right? I won't say my warrior team, but really not. I'm in the powers hierarchy. If anyone knows about different hierarchies and such, Sally, Seraphim at one point, and also powers. Just so you know. Big deal. A very big deal. And you've been doing this for eons and eons, and you're here to change. You're here to change humanity, and you're doing a really good job of it. I'm honored. I'm actually honored. I think I'm going to cry. Anna says she's falling to her knees. She says you heard the call for SOS. And that's why you decided to incarnate during this lifetime. You didn't have to. But you chose to. I'm not crying because I'm sad. I'm crying because it's beautiful. And I feel the love that you have for humanity. And it's unbelievable. Wow. Wow. Nana just said wow too. She said eons. Eons and eons. Ugh. Eons and eons. Every lifetime you've had all these rights on you. And you've done work in every lifetime, not just like in Earth. I'm talking about in other planes. And not in physical and non-physical form also. There's a specific date coming up. I don't know when, but Deanna's just talking about the date it's going to happen. I don't think it's like a date like dating. There's a specific number, and it's tied to whatever the sacred geometry is. It's almost as if like a gate or something is open. Oh, thank you. I don't see. I hear and I feel. And it's Nana. It's all Nana. Which Nana is me. Nana's another version of me. She's 8th dimensional. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate that. I mean, I do kind of see because I can have those little daydreams, right? You know, kind of like little daydreams that you get. I guess that's kind of like clairvoyance. sort of. You feel me too. Thank you. All right, let me go back to your chakras. So anyway, so you got messages because it had to come out. There's like no way I could ignore it. All right, Nana. On Sally's energy, what do you see here? All right, so you do have one cord that's on you. I mean, we all have tons of cords on us. And she's instructing me to clean it, not cut it, to clean it. And what happens is when we do cord cutting, they never actually really cut. You'll see is a separation and then the debris forming in between the separation, and then eventually the debris can actually melt. I don't know. You probably know better than I do. So the new thing to do is to clear the cords and clean the cords and then just transmute the cords and send love back through the electrical, I call it like electrical wire. Send it back. You know, so you have one that's doing that. What happens is, it's like a rotten, she calls these words, she uses these words rotten. And what happens is wherever it is, it creates like a little leak of energy. So you just have one that's doing that. That's not too bad. I've seen it before. People, it looks like, you know, they have stuff all over the place. So I'm not sure if you're experiencing any pains or discomfort or anything like that. You also, I don't know if you do, but you'll be teaching, you'll have a school, like an academy. Oh, but a lot of good stuff. I'm still getting messages. I can't stop. Rotten. How's the root chakra? Root chakra is spinning fine. Your sacral is a little tiny bit on and off. The solar plexus is just slightly overactive. So and you probably know, like when it's overactive, and sometimes you can see like a little expansion. Not a big deal. But what happens if you don't have, in my experience, when the solar plexus get hyperactive or overactive, then other chakras try to compensate. Actually, the solar plexus is trying to compensate for your sacral. It seems like a slight little thing in your sacral, the solar plexus jump and try to compensate for it, and it never works out right when when our energy tries to do that. And the way to you already know this stuff, so I'm telling you things that you probably already know. But one trick, one hack: wear lavender, not the oil, although you could do something with the essential oil. Wear the color lavender because it's on the opposite side of the color wheel as yellow, and that will balance it. So have some amethyst near your bed, wear amethyst jewelry or other purple jewelry, purple clothes, lavender. Nana's saying that also you're a teacher. Okay, like a school teacher. Okay, well, you got purple on now. There we go. Love it. I love it. Wear purple. So you already intuitively know that you're supposed to be wearing purple because your solar plexus are expanded out. I can actually, with your permission, I can take them. I take your solar plexus. What I do is I stop them. I put them in reverse. And then I also pull them in. And then I spin them at the speed they're supposed to be. Well, they're spinning like this. I always go like this, but they're not spinning like that. They're spinning like this, right? They're spinning outward. They're like little tubular horns. I don't know how to explain it. Like cones. Like that. All right. Permission's granted. Let me just double check heart, throat, third eye. So your heart's super powerful, but it's not over powerful. It's not overactive like that's a healer's heart. Super green, emerald green with pink around it. So that's extra special. That's for unconditional love. Third eye. Third eye is open. You're ready for more expansion in there too. And Nana's saying happy on way. Okay. So a teacher, yes, a teacher, school teacher. I'm not sure if that's what it is, but I'm talking about a metaphysical teacher too. So teaching some other stuff. All right. Here we go. I use a pendulum to do this. Pendulum is not spinning on its own at this point. I am spinning the pendulum physically. I start at the root for this. Other people start at the crown. Go into your sacral. That's good. Solar plexus. All right, check that. Yes. Okay. Your pains may also begin to subside. All right. It's time to switch your teach. Yeah, indeed, and you will. All right. This is today is really exciting for you because it's a jump start for you, and it's confirmation, validation. I'm very excited for you. I'm so happy that you came here tonight, and I'm glad to meet you. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope your shoulder starts feeling better.
Awesome. That was amazing. That was the energy vortex thing that I remember you doing when I used to watch you. I didn't realize that you just started when I first started watching you in like 2017, or because I had to count back. You said you've been doing this for 6 years. I've been doing it for like 5 years, or maybe 6 years. I didn't realize because when I watched you, it felt like you've been doing this forever.
I went from being a regular human. I'm gonna say regular human, right? That worked for corporate America for 13 years.
Okay.
Literally within weeks or days, I was a psychic and seeing everything vibrate in the world and seeing colors around people, thinking I needed a loony bin. My family thought I needed to be put away. Like my mom said, "There's no way that you're psychic this quick." Like
it's totally that quick.
No way. I'm like, well, what am I supposed to say? I said, I see myself standing over here by the microwave, but I'm sitting back here, Mom. I don't know what to tell you. And then next thing you know, I started hearing, and picked up the pendulum. And I was in a psychic development class, and all of a sudden, I'm holding the pendulum, and it's swinging on its own like crazy, and everyone's looking at me like everyone else's pendulum just sitting there, and it's
right.
I'm like, I don't know what it is. I don't know what this is.
I totally get it. I started meditating, and I'm not going to tell you my whole story, but yeah, it was that fast too. I started doing. I will tell you this. I started doing live stream readings. That's when I started doing readings. I didn't start with private clients, and then I went live. I was drawn to go live and do readings, and then I started getting private clients because they got to know me when I was doing live readings. It's just so I really get it. It's really it was an amazing time, and I guess a lot of us were like, lights on, So Sally, that was amazing. And the cards that I got for you came out while you were getting this beautiful work done. First one is effortless, waterfall, effortless. I'll show you everything I got. Wind activation, which honestly, if I were able to tell you like in the real time while Alison was doing it, it was like back to back with everything that she was saying. It was really quite amazing. But here we are now again with the Council of Light, The Council, I don't know where I got that accent. Council of Light. By the way, are you left-handed? Because I don't know, I was drawn to shuffle with my left hand, like, and I'm not left-handed generally. It has something to do with you. All right. Council of Light. I can't read it that way. Divine Orchestration, Helpers in the Subtle Realms. You have a huge team behind you. Huge team. I also got the Pleiades card. The Pleiades. And it says double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. So it is. No, I'm right-handed. Okay, yeah. Then I don't know why I'm feeling the left-handed thing, but it's significant for you. Okay, hang on. They're saying to shift your energy, to use your other hand, do things the other way sometimes, because yes, channeling inspiring messages daily. They're wanting to let you know to shift your energy is to do things that you're not programmed to do, and you know what I mean. So you're used to doing everything right-handed, right? And so they're saying, grab the pen or grab the cards or whatever it is that you're doing, and do it the other way. It's going to activate you. It's going to help to further activate you. Let me see what else. Okay. Oh, really? Okay. Didn't even see this card before. Okay. That's what they're saying. Release control, surrendering to the journey. So you got a lot of fans here, Alison. I love that. Yeah. Surrendering control, release control, surrender to the journey. That's why they're saying to try with the other hand because your human mind still is wanting to be in control of what's coming through you, and I really feel like you're an excellent channeler. But they're saying the more that you practice releasing control, doing things in a way that you're not used to doing them, the more you're going to be allowing. You're going to be in a state of allowing. So then you're not in that rigid, this is how I do things. Because most of the time people don't even think about things. I pick up my cup with my right hand and I drink. You know what I'm saying? I put a watch on the left hand if I wear, that kind of thing. So they're really, for me to be sitting here shuffling left-handed, I'm like, really? And so I love that. That's really interesting. And the last card I got for you right now is BPs. And this is number 21, which is 2 and 1 is 3. It is a beautiful number. A divine number. Let me see what they want to. Okay, they're talking about your channeling, about the messages, because that's the second time I've heard that. Now that right there is a message. That's the second time you've heard it. Yeah, that's confirmation. Yeah, divine channeling. It's coming in from above. Mm-hmm. Now they're talking about the left side of your body. So what's up with the spirit? And one last card for you. Interesting. Okay, and it says you're already doing it. Stop overthinking and keep facing your true north. So this really is about you releasing control. You, as the human you, the human mind, the identity, that says my name is Sally Love and I have this body and I live here. That identity, and the more you are able to release that when you are channeling, the more they're saying clarification of messages, because you're really getting out of the way. And I feel like you're trying to effort it sometimes. You want to do it. You want to get out of the way. And they're saying just allow. It should be effortless. Effortless, Sally. So you don't have to do anything. It's what you don't do. It's just releasing, allowing, and just letting it flow through you. And this today has been an activation for you. Very powerful, this experience. And again, they're letting you know that you're already doing it. Just like stay out of your own way, to be peace, just to be calm, quiet in your heart center, and then just allow, because you're definitely here to channel and uplift. So I hope that resonates with you, my dear. Thank you very much for allowing us to do psychic services for you today. She goes, yes, I'll be drawing codes with my left hand. Excellent. Yeah, that feels really good. Yeah. Fabulous. And we see you, Carlos Sant, who loves Alison Cappucilli.
Thank you, Carlos. I appreciate that. Love you too.
All right. Awesome. So thank you all. We have one more beautiful reading to do this evening, and that is for Tracy Wallace. Tracy, I was right. I knew in my mind, Spirit said, So that's why. Oh, you're very, very welcome, my dear. You're very, with pleasure. You have beautiful energy. So yeah, so we're gonna be like right at 3 hours when we're done. We have like 15 minutes, which is perfect. Divine timing. Okay. All right. So Tracy Wallace, just say I'm here because I want to pull you up on the screen. Say, I'm here.
If she didn't fall asleep. Let's see.
Okay.
I know
Oh,
Tracy.
there you are. She goes, I always sneak in last. Okay, I'm just taking off my bracelets because I feel drawn. Okay, that's better. And then I suddenly feel drawn to take off all the jewelry that I was wearing on my hands. So there we go. Okay, all of it, Spirit? Yeah, all of it. Okay, cool. Freedom. Tracy Wallace, Tracy Wallace, Tracy Wallace. Activist agent for good. They're saying peacetime warrior. Never heard that before. Peacetime warrior. First card I'm getting for you is this one. That your guidance is divinely guided. I do love these cards. They're just so beautiful. I know it because I was getting the same thing when you're reading, and I'm like, yeah. I swear. That's so funny. Oh my God. So I know what it feels like, but I love it. All right. So the next thing I'm getting for you right now. Okay. So your guidance is divinely guided and breaking the chain. So ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. So what are you hanging on to, Tracy? What are you hanging on to, my dear?
Oh my God, you're so. I see, and I know Tracy and her story, and you're like, you're right on with that.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, Spirit.
Love it.
The next card I'm getting is Priestess, and I'll read it. I have to read it forward. How are you being called to step up and lead? So you have to release this in order to do this. And your guidance is right there with you every step of the way. And they're showing me, I know it's my understanding that angels don't really have wings, but these angels are showing up to me to make sure that I know that they're showing me the angels are with you. So they're really big wings, like the archangels. They're standing by you. They're walking with you. They are beside you. They're saying there's a powerful influx of energy when you enter a room. They're saying that you are a priestess, a mystic, and a teacher. And it says, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. So your energy is alive and well. You've done this in other lives, too. This is not your first go round. Not at all. And they're letting you know now, which is number 62, which is Turtle Spirit. Slow and steady wins the race. So I feel like you want to do it all now. Like, I've got all this energy and I've got all this motivation and I really want to do. And they're just saying, breathe in, breathe out. Be present in your moment because your guidance will continue to flow in divine timing. You don't need to effort any of this. You're there. You're aligned. You're being called. But I know your mind, I get this too sometimes, that your mind is like, oh, I'm being called and I have things I want to do. And what are they? I need to know right now. And then you want to just rush in and do them. But that's not what they're saying to you. Because everything is in divine timing. And so as Abraham talks about the cooperative components, right, coming together and being in alignment, that it is your job to do the wanting, right, which you're doing, right? I want to do this and I want to, what's next? That's a good statement. They're saying, what's next? Ask what's next, and then allow it to flow. Because often Spirit is gathering the cooperative components and putting all of that together so that you take that right step at your next step at the right moment that's divinely timed, and you step in the right place and the right person. And I say right, I don't mean right or wrong, but I mean like the person that's supposed to be there. The right person is standing right there, and you meet that person. Or here's a perfect example. I was went with a friend of mine to see manatee. We didn't even know we were going to see manatees. We went to see dolphins. Found out the manatees, which it was so rare for them to be all in this canal nearby. And so we drove a few blocks, and there they were. We wanted to see them up closer, and so we started to walk down this path. And this random man that worked at the park stops his truck and says, "You know, there's a female down there eating, and there's no fence." What? Really? It's that kind of a thing. Now, if we'd been there 5 minutes sooner or later, that wouldn't have happened. That's exactly, and I felt like you knew what I was talking about, but They wanted to elaborate. So that is the illustration there, that the people, she goes, going to work, no sleep, this life. Well, that's the thing though. There, that feel like you're doing and you're rushing and you're racing, but they want you to enjoy this life because you really did come here to enjoy it. And as much as you feel so driven, like you're on this mission, take time to smell the roses, they're saying. Make sure you take time to smell the roses. And one last card for you, my dear, which is to trust your path. So you don't have to effort. You don't have to try and make, I don't even like the word try, make things happen. You're not here to make things happen. You're here to allow and to receive. And they said you're an excellent receiver. What else does it say? That if you knew you would be supported, what would you do? If you knew you would be supported. So a lot of times when you feel like you have to do something or you should, use that word with air quotes, should do something, there are no shoulds. Release it. Trust your path. Your guidance is divinely guided. You know, you are this beautiful mystic and teacher. And even though you have all this experience of many lifetimes, you're here in the present, here and now. So your turtle friend's always going to remind you, just, and remember, those angels are right with you. Right with your guidance is very powerful. So remember to have fun, trust, release, allow. That's what I've got for you today. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. And Alison.
All right, Tracy. Okay, so just now you saw me shuffling, and so I pulled a whole set of tarot cards for you, Tracy, and then at the end I pulled this, but I want to talk about this now because Meagan just talked about that, and it says I allow myself to rest.
Mm-hmm.
And you said before, no rest this life or no sleep, right? So yeah, time to rest, time to like, you know, we all need time to rest, and rest can come in the form of like stepping away from the regular routine that we do every day in a day.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the obligations that we have, kind of taking a break from those two, or, you know, taking a nap and going to sleep. And then what you said, you don't sleep enough. You should be asleep right now, but you're here. But I know you're here because you wanted to be here and support me, and I appreciate that so much, Tracy. I really do. And sometimes we just need some quiet time to meditate, you know, and reflect and rebalance our energy and move forward, you know, and not get stuck in the loops, right? Listen to your body, you know, and when your back starts hurting, you know that you need to take a rest. Your body's screaming at you, you know, relax.
Do this.
Yeah. So this is what I got. So it's, yeah, take a rest. What else can I say but take a rest, right? Yes, you rest when you take the, yes, I know. And I can't find, but like a minute ago, I pulled the card, I was pulling the tarot, and I don't know where the first card went, but it was the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups sitting there holding the cup of emotion. She's holding her belly. That symbolizes being a mother and a nurturer, and you work with babies, and it makes so much sense. This tarot reading is for you. It's validation. You're the Queen of Cups. Now, the first card that came out after that is the Eight of Swords. So this is being bound to your own mental chains, okay? And you know what that is because Nana's told you that before. We told you what to do, and you did it, right? And Nana actually said, Nana was so proud of you. You're allowing the door to close, so the window will open. She says, door's closing, window is going to open. But let me go on to the next message she had. So you're breaking free of yourself. You're breaking the pattern, and that's great. And we got the Page of Cups here. This is a message. This page is a messenger for you, and he's holding a cup, and this is about emotion, so we're talking love. So this is a love reading, okay, which coincides with what I know about you. The next card also is a cup. So the page has a message, and here's your message. It's the Eight of Cups. You're moving forward. You're not going to focus on the cups that are tipped over. You're not going to focus on the misery. You're going to look ahead to the future, and that's what you're doing. Now, this whole situation is going to loop around again very soon, okay? Use your strength Don't give in. And you know what I'm talking, I know you know what I'm talking about. Don't give in. Hold steadfast. Okay? I know you're going to be tempted. The devil card did come up after that too, but I put him away because he's a little, that devil in this deck's a little too sexy. He's got a shirt off and everything. So be careful of the devil, because he's going to rear his head again and tempt you. Okay? If you don't give in, you're going to have this. And this is the 10 of Cups. This is the ultimate in happiness, emotional stability, happiness, love, family, bonding, emotional support, a partner that's emotionally supportive. And then the last card I had pulled in this sequence was the Magician. And this means that you have all 4 suits here to use at your disposal. It means you're a magical manifester. And you can, you're just like me. You can manifest the misery just as quick as you can. Actually, you can manifest the misery quicker than you can manifest the good stuff. Because you got to turn that around and start manifesting the good stuff. So make sure you keep steadfast in your path, okay? Don't let that devil back in, because it'll change your trajectory. And then you won't find Zorro, and you know who Zorro is. So let me just see if Nana has anything else to say. The Scorpio card, yeah. Nana says clap hands. She's spelling out Zorro. Z-O-R-R-O. Zorro. Zorro on path. Fast. Fast path. Okay, Zorro's on the fast path. He's on the fast path to you. Someone tried to call me.
Oh, it got so quiet.
Like, what is going
I thought,
on?
did she disappear?
No, I think someone accidentally messaged me. It's someone that wants a reading. A new person, another new person. So that's exciting.
It is exciting.
Well, that gave me a sharp pain in my stomach. They must have an energy that I need to clear off of them. That happens. Like, I read the name and it was like, boom, sharp abdomen stabbing. Crazy how I get that. All right.
I understand.
So Tracy, Nana's very proud of you. I said that before. Keep it up. Oh, wait. VOWS vows. SH. Okay. So how do I put that? So you're on yeah, explain that to me. Okay, so the next steps in your, so you just made 2 major moves on your map. 2 major moves. And one is for your emotional life, your love life. And the other is for your actual spiritual path. So you've made 2 major moves at the same time. It's a large task to handle, but you can handle it. All right, you might get overwhelmed. All right, that's going to be normal for you. That's going to be normal. It's going to happen. These are major plays. Yeah, so it's like things are finally coming to fruition, and you're actually, this is like, besides your career, that you already have, which was a major part of your life, major part of your map of life that you accomplished. That was a check off your list.
Oh, no,
you just checked off 2 more major ones. So, I mean, really, like, kudos to you. It's a big deal to do these things at the same time. You're tackling on a lot. So you may get overwhelmed, okay? And that's when you need to rest, okay? You definitely need rest when you get overwhelmed. And this is going to translate into dollar bills. So when all that blends together, I don't even know what that card is, the last card there. This one, the 10 of Cups. Okay. You got this. Woo! That's exciting. That's what I have for you, Tracy. Thank you so much.
Divine timing. Thank you very much, Tracy, for allowing us to read for you today. Thank you, everyone, for being here and for allowing us to read for you and for spending time with us. Thank you if you're watching on the replay. Heather says, wonderful readings tonight, and I really enjoyed listening to Alison for the first time. I am glad. I enjoy listening to Alison too. By the way, I did read in the very beginning where you were saying your name is Heather and you've got a sister named Heidi. I don't know if Alison saw that in the beginning. Yeah, because when both Heather and Heidi were here before, right? And this is Heather Graham saying, I've got a sister named Heidi too. Tracy,
really?
Both. Yeah.
What in the world?
Right?
Oh, yeah, that's like timelines crossing here.
I know. Tracy says, both of you are amazing. Thank you.
Time travelers in this room.
I know. Isn't that cool? Heather says, yes. LOL. Kimmy Siegel. Hearts. I don't know how to do the heart thing. It's kind of like that. Thank you. Thank you for, that's good. Yeah, I like that. Anyway, thank you all. And thank you, Alison, for joining me tonight. This has been an incredible Spirit Collabs with Meagan Michael, produced by High Vibrational Events. And I love you all. There will be another event next Thursday. It has not been to be announced. And I look forward to whatever Alison and I might do together in the future. Be sure to look for Alison at Spirit Basket. She has this amazing group, Spirit Basket. My group, High Vibrational Mastery, the group. Go ahead and join my group. Join Alison's group. Please go ahead and like High Vibrational Events, the page on Facebook, and follow so that you can be notified every time we have new events coming up, interviews with spiritual thought leaders from around our world and beyond. Amazing collabs, like right now with Alison, we'll be doing this, and it'll be different readers too, as Spirit draws me to put people together and combine all for you, all for the greater good for everyone. And it's fun for play and fun and interviews. So we have a lot of great things coming up. You're very welcome, Heidi. And so is there anything else and we're both available for private sessions as well. Anything you want to add to that?
Yes, I'm available for energy work. I do sessions where I do energy work and you get messages from Nana. I do card readings. I send you videos. I also teach different energy techniques in the sessions, so you can use all those skills going forward. And if you're already an energy worker, I teach you some Kathara techniques that you can add to your toolbox as well to make your healing sessions that much more effective for your clients. So,
awesome.
Yeah, and my last thing I would say is live, love, and be love.
I love that. That is super beautiful. And let me just remind everybody as well that I also do readings, and I have the Kukani healing, which is a releasing, and I'm just too tired to talk about it. If you feel drawn to work with me, just inbox me on Facebook, and I will be more than happy to talk with you and figure out what it is that Spirit's drawing us to work on together. So that being said, live, love, and what was that?
Live, love, and be love.
Live, love, and be love. We love you all so much. Namaste.